ar.com/hogradio for details.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BUY to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BUY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code BUY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Hi, everyone. I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. It is going to be a warm and windy day. By lunchtime, you'll notice that southwesterly breeze gusting 20 miles an hour. That, coupled with that sunshine, we're going to be in the low 70s already by noon before we top out in the upper 70s to low 80s. Those winds will be sticking around, but not the sunshine. We have impact weather moving in for the second half of the day on Wednesday. With your 4029 Get Ready Weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Have a great day.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
All right, here we are. Glad to have you with us. Or maybe we're not. I don't know.
No, we are.
We're not glad to live.
No, we're, for now, we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it all shakes out. Welcome in. ESPN Arkansas. They hit that line now. App brought to you by Taco Bell. If Abner says mute check. Did we mess up?
Hang on. Yeah, let's see who we got unblocked today.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, mute check. That's what that means. Sorry, I forgot about that. If I'm a little bit winded, it's because I'm out of shape. And as the music started, I realized I forgot my headphone.
You did.
In the other room.
Now, 5 minutes earlier, you were yelling at me because I knew what I went in to get. And you're like, oh, this is how it starts. This is how
you said, no. What happened was you said that you got up to go somewhere, and then I heard you say, I forgot why I came in here.
No, I never said that.
Is that what happened? Is that what happened?
I also heard him say that.
Uh-oh. I don't think that happened.
That's not what you recall?
No, I have no recollection of that, Senator.
I do not recall
But
that.
I knew I went in there to get my my charger. So I knew you sat here and went, where are my headphones?
I did. Well, it was time to put my headphones on, and there were no headphones to put on.
That is a problem.
Like, well, wait a minute. There's something's not right here. Okay.
DQ, how do you feel about Olipop? Go.
I do not like it.
Why?
It is disgusting.
Okay. This is a very popular drink now
with the young people.
It is. I don't know why, but it is probiotic soda.
Oh,
prebiotic is something different.
We're just throwing words around.
Yeah,
like it doesn't mean anything.
It says it on the can.
Yeah.
It uses stevia as its sugar,
which you love.
I hate.
Okay.
Stevia is disgusting.
I don't like it.
It has a horrible aftertaste, and it gives me a headache. And you cannot possibly think that you can recreate the taste of Dr. Pepper with stevia.
That is correct.
I don't like them.
Okay. Add stevia and Olipop to the list of things that DQ hates. Jamie would like to know if your headphones were next to your earbuds.
See, now you've hit a sensitive subject for me, Jamie, because we have established here I don't like losing stuff because my brain operates, whatever it may be. My brain operates with if you open a loop, you have to close it. Okay, so the loop is open on where are my AirPods. I can't close it because I can't find them. And I've been on the floor looking under stuff, rummaging through drawers in case they fell out of a pocket or were left in a pocket of something. These things have vaporized. I don't know where they are.
Okay.
But I'll find them one of these days.
Lots of questions.
And it's bothering me.
Lots of questions off the top today.
Yes, okay.
Here's one from Ryan in Prairie Grove, member of the MBI. DQ, he says that your Randy Savage is better than your Ed Orgeron.
High praise.
Wow. That is,
Thanks.
I mean, that's really big.
Number you seek, my friend.
Abner wants to know how many Red Bulls have you had today, DQ?
None.
Oh,
I have
you're off the
given
bull.
Red Bull up for Lent, so that is.
Look at you.
That's my thing.
Oh,
Can
so
you give stuff up
hold
for
on.
Lent when you're not Catholic?
Let me see.
Is
Yeah,
this
really?
cultural appropriation?
Yeah, you can't do that.
No, people do it all the
why
time.
That doesn't make us right.
Why don't you get some willpower? Why does God have to prevent you from drinking a Red Bull?
Because if I want to have a Red Bull, I can.
People do drugs all the time.
But
Doesn't
I'm
make
giving
it
it
right. I mean, come on. Okay.
God.
Are you allowed to give up stuff for Lent when you're not a Catholic? I don't do it out of respect for the Catholic people. I love the Catholic people. I respect them.
The last time I was under supervision and had to give up something for Lent, I
supervision.
I chose the easiest route possible.
Yeah.
I got sent back to my room like 10 times to come up with something different.
Oh, yeah.
I'm giving up homework, Mom.
Oh,
Not gonna do
that's
it.
supervision. I was thinking another kind of supervision.
No.
Okay.
Abner says Lent is for all Christians. Good for you.
Okay.
And he's
all right.
Catholic.
All right,
Yes, he
okay.
is.
I didn't know the rules on this. Okay, fine. I sit corrected. I still won't be partaking, but
Jamie says you should buy some new ones and then the old ones will appear.
I thought about that. And then
That
I'll
would
have
suck though.
then I'll have two. And then what do I do? I only got 2 ears. I don't need 4 earbuds. You know what I mean?
Apparently, it's question and answer day, 877-377-6963. If you have
The
a show
Lewis
question-
Automotive
Yes,
Group
thank you.
hotline, by the way.
Thank you very much. Is the speech coming together? Yes. He's going to do a live read, like a table read, tomorrow at 5. And we'll go through all of the ins and outs. We made some progress today. We reversed some jokes.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
He's got a better opener now.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to put it on its feet and see what happens. I've got 19 pages of copy, which I didn't write 19 pages in college combined of anything. I've got 19 pages on this.
Yeah, you really went into this. Okay, so
it all came together this morning when I was awakened by a dog yelling at me and whatever. So
dogs don't yell.
Well, whatever. I was awake. It's all in my head. I'm like, let me go put this down, and I got it all. Got it all. The second draft is better than the first.
We only had to unmute and unblock one person, Tyler and Greenwood. You're free.
Abner's free.
Abner's
Abner,
made
you
it
better step
24
it up.
hours.
We have peace.
Now, Chris in Fayetteville says he's just giving up for Lent.
Okay,
All right,
fair enough.
All right,
All right. Yeah. Yeah. JT says his Find My app showed the AirPods were in the Lowe's parking lot. After 3 days and a lot of screaming, he put on a pair of shoes and found the AirPods in a shoe. They show up where the last time you opened and closed your AirPod case. Because they could be anywhere on Earth right about now. They could be in the Lowe's parking lot where they could
Go
be.
buy some new ones.
I'm not going to buy them. I will go on the app and buy them.
Okay.
I'm not going to buy them. That's a hassle. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life right now.
Oh, because you're okay. So this is what happened last night. I get a text from a mutual friend of ours.
Yes, that's right.
And
this happened Monday night.
No, it happened.
Yeah, Monday night.
What's today?
It happened
I don't know.
Monday
I don't know what
Okay.
day it is.
Yeah,
It happened Monday night. Don't break your own rules here. all
Yeah,
right?
I'm there's a lot going on over here. Okay, let's attack this one at a time. I've
Okay.
actually got a text that has just arrived.
Okay.
Now, your wife has texted me.
Oh yeah.
She says, and I'm quoting, he has done extensive man looking. I guess I'm going to have to find them.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Oh.
Do you know about the man look?
Yeah.
The man look is when you just give something a glance. You're like, I can't find it.
It's so annoying.
Yeah. We all do it.
Okay.
all do it.
So last night at 7:40 p.m.,
Right,
as I was enjoying a band concert last night, I get a text
Yes.
from a mutual friend of ours, the
Yes.
three of us.
Yes.
I'll take places I never expected to bump into Ruskin for 1,000, please. My response, Walton Arts Center, which I got, yeah, and then a bevy of questions about you and show tunes. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
that's like his thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all missed out because they announced the shows that are coming for next season. Very good lineup. Shout out to the Walton Arts Center. And if y'all ever need any promotion, we're happy to help here. The Walton Arts Center, right? We love them.
Right.
We love them.
Now, I was told that Moulin Rouge and Mamma Mia are coming.
That's correct. Yes,
And
among
then-
others.
among
Yes.
others.
Yes, Mrs. Doubtfire the musical is coming.
Yes.
We might get you into the theater because the Neil Diamond musical,
you know what?
Beautiful Noise, I believe it's called.
You could talk me into a Neil Diamond. Now, is it all? I'm assuming it's all Neil Diamond songs. Right?
Yes, it is his life story mixed in with the songs of Neil Diamond's
now question.
catalog. We call this in the industry, by the way, a jukebox musical because it's just a jukebox of songs that you know mixed around,
Now, everybody,
whatever.
Everybody immediately would go, Sweet Caroline. Is standing up and dancing encouraged?
You generally don't do that until the final number, but
I know every word to every Neil Diamond song. Song, blue.
I also don't know all the songs used because they have. That was one of the shows. So what they do is, for certain shows, they'll fly in somebody from the show to sing a song live, acoustic or with the backing track or whatever. So they did bring in one of the guys who plays Neil Diamond on the road, and he had on a sparkly red jacket. And he, what is the first song he played? He played "Cracklin' Rose," and then they brought him back at the end. And everybody joined in Sweet Caroline, and bum, bum, everybody had a good time, right? So that was pretty good. But what you missed out on, and God help us, there's not video of this. But there's a show that has a Kelly Clarkson song in it, "Since You've Been Gone."
Yeah, you were.
And I was singing it apparently louder than I thought I was in my seat when that performer came out.
Yeah, you were very excited.
Song slaps, though, I'll tell you. A Beautiful Noise, the Neil Diamond musical. That's the name of it. They're also bringing in The Music Man, 76 trombones, a classic. Beauty and the Beast is coming in here. And a few others, too, that theater people would know about. So it's a very good lineup. Very good lineup.
Yeah, I tried to explain, like, this is Mardi Gras for you. This was
I do enjoy the reveal of the upcoming shows. Yes, I do enjoy that. Didn't get to go last year for whatever reason, but 2 years ago I went to this, and
do you wear
it's
a
a good
cape
time.
to the theater?
Do I wear a cape to the theater? No, I do not wear a cape. No, I do not wear a cape to the theater.
Okay.
I wear usually these slip-ons, and that's about it. All right. Let's see here. Josefa. We're never going to get this right, are we?
No, it's Josefa.
Why is it? Okay. I'm fixing this.
Okay, first of all, the illiterates that typed in his name don't know how to do it. If I guess at the end of it, just put it in phonetically.
I'm doing that right now. I'm fixing it now. Just when you thought you guys couldn't get any dorkier, you do this whole Neil Diamond bit and totally redeem yourself.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Car Chase Guy wants to know, do you have opera glasses?
No, but I should get some. That'd be pretty cool if I had some of those. Today is that was a hiccup. You want to catch that?
Yeah, we got it.
You get that, Abner?
Abner's knows all and sees all.
My dad is texting. He's giving up hog football for Lent. That's good because the season is well beyond that. So you're not really. That doesn't really count. If you're giving up something you didn't do anyway.
Oh, now
that doesn't count.
Now here's somebody that has encountered you a few times at the theater. Proud to report that you're on your best behavior.
Well, there you go.
Tell me about the Kelly Clarkson thing because that caught me off guard.
I started singing the song there in the seat.
Yeah, but from what I hear, you didn't just sing the song. Singing the song's one thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you move any body parts to it?
Not really. No, I don't think so.
That's not the story I'm being told. I'm being told.
I don't recall that part
Well,
of it. No.
Again, that's not the story I'm being told. I'm not saying you were in full ass shaking mode, but you were swaying.
I was in my chair.
You were swaying a little bit.
I was in my chair.
Okay.
That's what happened. All right. Jamie points out Shirley Jones is still alive. That is true.
Oh, brother.
He's going Music Man on us here. That's Marion the Librarian in the Music Man.
Marion the Librarian.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I don't know. Your wife's texting.
Oh, God. What now?
She says, I can get him to the Walton Arts Center. I just can't get him there in shoes with strings.
Right, yeah. She doesn't like the slip-ons.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's like the only battle I can win is that the shoes with the slip-ons. Like every other thing I lose, but I still have my shoes, by God, and that's all I have.
Wow.
Greg says I need a scarf and beret when I go to the theater.
You don't want to wear a beret because you got the guy behind you.
That's right.
Unless you're sitting in the last row and just on a whim, I'm going to guess you're not.
We're
last
not
row.
sitting in the last row. No last row sitting there.
Yeah, that's wow. No.
Okay. We are here. You can text us or call us at 877-377-6963. Text us, call us, sit there, listen quietly, whatever you want to do. We are here on Ruscin and Tech. All right. So we got that going on. Very exciting.
Now, here's Kent.
Yes.
He says, as a fellow Walton Arts Center lover, finish this line. I believe if I had a crystal ball.
I don't know that one.
Okay.
What is that?
Okay, so now he's got a blind spot there. Okay. All right. He's not a real theater goer. He's just, he's there.
Crystal ball.
Don't Google it.
I'm Googling
You're
it.
Googling it? You can't do that. Absolutely 100% against the rules.
Okay. This might be from Music Man.
Oh, you should know that.
Oh, okay.
You should know that. I'm actually kind of embarrassed that you didn't.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. It's actually from Shucked, the hit Broadway musical.
Is that the cousin of Shrek?
No, it's about a Cobb County.
Georgia?
Well, no. That's where the Big Boss Man is from. It would take too long to explain. Move on here. All right. Well, now we've got it going on. We're into Champ Week. Very exciting. I did see Arkansas State couldn't win it on Monday night, so that was too bad.
Is your excuse why you don't wear shoes with shoestrings because you'd walk funny?
No. That's why if you had a crystal ball, you'd walk funny.
All
That's
right. So she knew that and you did.
Yeah. I forgot that one.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm very focused
Mrs.
over
R,
here.
Please understand. I have no idea. I mean, this is,
I'm very focused right now.
Like if we're talking about, movies, all right, maybe, but I can't help you. All right.
Yeah. You can drink in there.
Are you going to be sneaking in any drinks?
No. Okay. You can drink in there. They give you. It's so funny. They give the people drinking alcohol little sippy cups to drink their wine and stuff out of there. Hilarious.
Enjoy the second act and have a refreshment. DQ, that's The Office. Ryan and Grey Grove wanted you to know that.
Is that when what's his name is in Sweeney Todd? The demon barber of Fleet Street.
You know what I want to know now is how many of our MBI will quote a movie and then look at somebody and go, "That's whatever."
Yeah, I think we've changed the conversation. Everybody does it
We've
now.
got your brother-in-law calling dogs bums. And I guarantee he's not the only one.
His
bum is coming back. And by the way, now that it's 72 degrees, the roadside entrepreneurs are at every street corner.
Oh, yeah. You know who else was out today? All the mowers. They're all getting that first mow in.
Get that first mow
All the mowers were out there doing multiple yards, getting after it.
Right.
Shout out to the mowers out
your
there.
Old spring shave in.
That's right. Yeah, you'll get your first cut before the grass starts growing and turns green. It's still dead where I am. Is the grass green where you are?
Bob and Branson said you should go to the next Walton Arts Center production with Velcro. I don't even know if they make shoes with Velcro anymore.
I bet they do. I don't know. I bet they do. But yeah, it's Back to the Future's the next show. No, Funny Girl, then Back to the Future. Sorry,
Back to the
Funny
Future,
Girls next
the
week.
musical.
Yeah.
Are they going to play Power of Love?
I think they do. I think they sing it.
All right.
Doc and Marty sing it. Yeah.
Oh, no. I want the Pinheads to sing it.
I hope the Pinheads are in it.
Yeah, they have to be. You're just too darn loud.
No, it's...
Sorry, folks. I'm afraid you're just too darn loud.
You know, you could probably kill 20 minutes with the ADs on going to the Walton Arts Center. Yeah, take that with you. There's nothing like a good prop.
That is nothing like a good prop.
Well, ask and ye shall receive. Car Chase guy says, my wife hates when I tell her the quote source.
That's why it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the gag.
Okay.
Chances are you bought them already. Okay, we'll be back here with some news.
Yeah, we got news.
Oh, buddy. Woo! Woo! This may impact you.
Oh, it has. This has most definitely impacted me.
Plans are all up in the air, folks. 877-377-6963. The Lewis Automotive Group hotline here on Ruscin and Zach. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more after this.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane cash discounts, the Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Ford, Chevy, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's #1 mobile app for placing sports wagers.
In Arkansas, 7 out of every $10 placed on a sporting bet app is with Bet Saracen, because Bet Saracen offers more ways to win and more ways to get paid, and faster. Find your winners on Bet Saracen and look for my R prop bet specials. I pick them and you win them.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
Pinnacle Groves is a transitional senior living community, including independent living cottages, independent living apartments, assisted living, and memory care services for residents requiring clinical support. This variety of accommodations ensures that residents can find the right fit for their needs while enjoying a vibrant community. Pinnacle Groves is located at 5520 West Northgate Road, Rogers. Contact Elena or Scott at 479-662-8183 or tour today.
Hey everyone, Braden Webb here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. You may remember me from my days playing baseball for the Hogs. Now I'm hitting home runs for AAA Business Systems and enhancing the ways company do business in our area. If you want to partner with the best office technology provider in Northwest Arkansas, call me today at 479-442-4185. Let's win together, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers or Griggs Covington in Farmington. Ready to explore beyond the beaten path? Discover the Range Rover lineup at Land Rover of Little Rock. Experience handcrafted luxury with the capability to take on any adventure. The elegant Range Rover offers unmatched performance and first-class luxury. The Range Rover is built for every journey. Visit Land Rover of Little Rock today and explore our incredible Range Rover selection. Plus, take advantage of our promotions and recently revamped service department. Visit us at 25 Colonel Glenn Plaza Drive or log on at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks Scratch Kitchen scores every time. Dig into hand-smashed burgers, chef-inspired flatbreads, and more at your local lodge.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news brought to you by the Good Chair, because Zach's got to have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to be seated in the Good Chair. About 26 minutes ago, the University of Arkansas announced the resignation of women's head basketball coach Mike Neighbors. He just completed his 8th season with the Razorbacks, 12th season overall. He was 148-14 at the University of Arkansas. Also produced 2 of Arkansas's 8 WNBA draft picks. Arkansas basketball team's in Nashville at the SEC tournament. Razorbacks play tomorrow at noon against South Carolina. We're on the air with the courtside show at 11:30. SEC Network will have your television. The Basketball Power Index says Arkansas has a 68% chance to win. The winner gets Mississippi Thursday at noon. Baseball team hosting UCA out at Baum today. First pitch is 6 p.m. Game can be heard on selected ESPN Arkansas stations, and may your station be selected. They travel to Mississippi this weekend to take on the Rebel.
Your poll question. You sent this one in yesterday.
Yes?
Is mayonnaise just sandwich lotion?
Terrific.
57% of people said yes.
Of the questions I sent you yesterday, that's the one you chose? The beaver question was better.
The beaver one didn't make sense for a poll question.
Derek.
Yeah.
Do beavers just see running water and say, absolutely not? That's what they do. They build dams around running water.
Right. As if to say, we don't want that here.
Right. They're anti-running water.
Okay.
Go. Next.
Do you get slightly embarrassed when you have to use the fastest windshield wiper setting? 67% of people said no.
You should be embarrassed when you use it when it's a drizzle. Now, if it's a downpour,
Depends.
absolutely not.
32% of people said yes, they get slightly
Depends.
embarrassed. Do you always, this one was sent by a texter. Do you always signal for a turn, even when no other cars
No,
are around?
I don't do it when cars are around.
This is 50-50
I don't even do it when
right
the
now.
cops are around. Catch me if you can.
I do think it's a little stupid that you have to use a turn signal in a turn lane.
Yeah, that is dumb.
You know what I'm going to do.
Right, that is stupid.
And how many pages of apps do you have on your phone? Your options are 1 to 2, 3 to 5, 5 to 6, or 7 or more. 15% of people said 7 or more, which is too many.
Okay.
But our majority says, with 49% of the vote, says 3 to 5 pages. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
All right.
Well,
Thank
hold,
you, DQ.
hold on. We're not done yet. We've got to end this properly, right?
Yes.
Do we? Polls, 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 polls. Polls, 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 polls.
Got it. We have another development popping in here,
Okay.
Zachary.
Yep. What do we got? More breaking
More
news.
breaking news. All this information. That was Frank Reynolds. CBS's John Rothstein reporting the Boston Celtics director of scouting, Remy Cofield, is leaving the NBA, and he puts it becoming the GM for the Arkansas athletic department.
So we hired a basketball guy to fix football.
The whole athletic department.
Okay. Cross train.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Got it.
GM all of it. Yes. That's right. That's what it is. I'm going to need more details before I react to this,
Okay.
other than one sentence from John Rothstein, because I want to know how this will work when like I need to know more on how this will work.
Okay.
This approach is intriguing to
I'd like
me. I
to
don't want
see
to know
the
more.
LinkedIn job description if you don't.
That's
mind.
right. Yes.
What
Can
are
I get
you
that?
officially in charge of?
Right. When your picture doesn't say open to work around the edge of it, then we'll know what's going on.
DQ, you were the one that yelled at me for not turning on my turn signal in the turn lane.
I don't think you were in the turn lane,
I was.
and I still do it. I just think it's dumb that you have to.
It's a law.
You shouldn't have to do it, but I still do it.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what's going on. There's your updates for the day. My neighbor's resigning, and Remy Cofield reportedly leaving the Boston Celtics to become, as it says, GM of the Arkansas athletic department.
A lot
That's what it
of
says.
news coming in the first 26 minutes of this
Been
hour.
Very
yes?
eventful. Very eventful. Yes. Very eventful. We'll try and get you more information so you can properly react to this as rationally or irrationally as you
please
as you would like.
React irrationally.
We do like that.
I'll say this. I sat and talked with Mike on Saturday at the 6A tournament. We had a long conversation, most of the first half of a game, and he had his, he told me about his plan going forward, how he had it mapped out, what they were going to be looking for and doing, and so yes, this one kind of caught me off guard. So this is interesting to say the very least. That somebody who would said, look, I'm there now not.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
So here's the thing about that particular job is, most of these jobs, and listen, we have plenty of evidence that just because you got a bunch of NIL money doesn't mean you can win anything. All right. We got plenty of evidence on that in the limited time we've done NIL. Ole Miss, Texas A&M, need we say more? All right. But if you do want any kind of shot, you don't need the most NIL, but you need some. You got to have something. And the way to do that is to get somebody that people are excited about. Although Calipari excited people and the giving didn't really go up all that much.
No.
When you think about it.
But men's and women's,
one guy did, but not a lot of people.
Men's and women's basketball is very, very different, especially here. Men's basketball and football drive the bus. Everything else is sort of ancillary, including baseball and all of that stuff. Mike and I have had conversations in the past about kind of the situation, and it is a more difficult situation today in the NIL era than it was prior to that. Mike is a damn good basketball coach. He didn't just suddenly get dumb. There were things that were working against him. And like you said, all the NIL money in the world doesn't guarantee wins, but none will guarantee you losses.
Right.
And that's where they found themselves. And, something's going to have to change if that program's going to ascend, and it will eventually. People are like throwing names out, and let the dust settle first. Obviously, there has to be a plan in place if this was going to happen. By the sounds of it, this was Mike's decision, which would fly in the face of what we talked about on Saturday. So, I don't know if he had a change of heart. Nothing. I have not spoken to him about it. Probably won't. I mean, that's personal stuff. But I am.
You got to
surprised.
get him here and spill the tea. I mean, come on.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Well, I think in time we'll find out. But
spill your drink there.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing in it.
Oh, well, that's good. I saw that cup tipping over, and I got nervous over there. Anyway, that's where things stand right now. But you got to have somebody to excite people, like Mike Neighbors when he was hired to excite people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the program couldn't have been in a worse spot than when he found it, and it's probably in a better place now than it was, in spite of the fact that they didn't have the season most people would have wanted this past year. So now, who can you get to excite people? And we'll see. This is going to be, as they all are with this group. It's an interesting coaching search. I feel like Juracek has kind of fallen into a few of these.
Yeah.
A bunch of people recommended Pittman, so he went with that. That wasn't really his call. The Musselman thing was kind of his best hire, I think, because
it went well.
Because Calipari, I mean, that was all orchestrated and set up, and he had very little to do with that, other than to say, well, why not you? He had very little to do with that.
I mean, this, and anybody that follows high school sports knows that the state of girls basketball in the state of Arkansas in high school is very good. There are really good players in the state, top end players.
A lot of D1 talent.
A lot of D1 talent in this state. So the turnaround can happen.
Right.
But they're not coming for free.
Right.
The top end. And that's what
it's a situation, Zach, to be best put, I believe, as you got to spend money to make money.
Yes. Fair. And we're getting
$750,000 is probably not going to be enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't care who it is. Dawn Staley would struggle in this position that Mike was put in this year. So something's going to have to change. Derek's right. You got to spend money to make money. There is talent in this state, and we saw it, all throughout the tournaments here in the month of March. High-end talent, and it's in all the classes. So it can spin around very quickly, but again, it's not going to happen for free.
But we also know that, this generation playing up here doesn't mean as much as it did 20, 30 years ago.
No.
It is not the same, because you can grow up now and root for any team, because you can watch and follow any team you want. So it's totally different. It's totally different than it was, a generation or two ago. Because now you can grow up here and you do whatever, go wherever you want, follow whoever you want. So there are still players, of course, that, dream of going on that court and playing in that uniform. But it's not as many as it used to be. Men's and women's, by the way. Both sides.
Well,
it's not as many as it used to be.
As you become a more national brand, and you see fewer and fewer of your kids on the floor, yeah. I mean, what's going to happen in the next, 48 hours, 96 hours, you're going to see kids saying, well, they're in the portal, and they're going to go. That roster is going to disappear. And whoever comes in now is going to have to, you're in a Cal situation from last year, where you're going to have.
I went to meet with the team. There's no team.
No team.
That's right. It's going to happen. Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting over the next. On a personal level, I heard from Mike. I know how much he loves this program, and he does. He absolutely loves this program. This was his dream job, and it in the end it didn't work out for him. He had some really good runs. I mean, he beat Mulkey at Baylor. He beat Gino.
Here.
When he's got talent, he can win at the highest levels. So this is, I'm absolutely floored by this, to be honest. And when it started, Hutch sent me the press release, and I was like, wow. You start double checking everything, and sure enough, he stepped down today, and he'll land on his feet. I mean, he's well connected in the coaching community. He'll be back somewhere. Missouri. But Missouri. Just saying.
Are you breaking any news?
I'm not
here?
breaking news. I'm just saying. A lot of noise around that program, and
can we get Eli on? Can you help us get Eli on?
Oh, God.
It is my dream. Because, and by the way, this is the real rival now. Like, it's not
Oh,
Texas,
no.
it's Missouri.
I'm 100% with you.
Hear the people I know talk about how much they hate Missouri. I'm like, we're here. We're in this now. And it's no longer the borderline. It's the battle line.
You know what I
rivalry
thought
now.
it was? I thought it was that Missouri wasn't a big enough brand name. They weren't a Cadillac. Yeah. You know what? They've been beating your ass for 12 years. And guess what? They're your rival. That's right. I mean, you got the football coach poking you. I mean, it could be. I mean, that can be a nasty, nasty rivalry.
I think it already is.
Okay. I mean, like
I hear a lot of nasty stuff.
They look at Kansas as their border ruffians, but this could be real. Missouri.
Would you like to write that on the wall of promises?
I think I might.
Okay. All right.
I just might.
Well, we can arrange that. Sure. All right. Reaction 877-377-6963, the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Mike Neighbors resigning. Arkansas, it says athletics, hiring one GM to cover it all, apparently. A man from the Boston Celtics, Remy Cofield. More of your thoughts next.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, the ultimate challenge is back with the ultimate selection, ultimate savings, ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Looking for the best way to save big this winter? WT Equipment has you covered with exclusive winter savings on Workmaster and Boomer compact tractors from New Holland. Choose your deal. 0% financing for 72 months or get a free loader with your tractor purchase. These powerful, fuel-efficient tractors are built for hard work and year-round reliability. And now they come with unbeatable savings. Hurry in to WT Equipment before March 31st to lock in your deal. Visit us today or call 479-442-8284 for details.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, millions of men experience ED, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. At HIMSS, our own board-certified urologist, Dr. Peter Stahl, knows this better than anyone, and he knows that HIMSS can help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, Senior Vice President of Men's Sexual Health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED, and it has never been more convenient to treat than it is right now, thanks to HIMSS.
Through HIMSS.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs. Options at up to 95% less than the brand names when you get started at hims.com/joy. To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% less than brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit.
Lowe's knows that your business is built on speed and trust. That's why the Lowe's Pro Desk is here to get you what you need the moment you need it. We'll help you plan your project, calculate your materials, and pivot when your job takes an unexpected turn. And with our pro-only checkout and dedicated pro parking, you have what you need to tackle your job and be back on the job in no time. just visit us at the Pro Desk. Lowe's knows pros. We help. You save.
Spring forward with real unlimited data from Straight Talk this tax season and get a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2024 with select plans. So you can stream games during Mad March hours, check the weather for April showers, and watch gardening videos about May flowers. Straight Talk, real unlimited data. Available at Walmart and straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 4/15/25. Taxes and fees apply. Requires purchase of single line gold unlimited plan or higher. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Basketball Madness is here, and Gasano's Chicago-style pizzeria is the place to catch every game. Ice-cold $8 domestic pitchers, $5 hog shots, $5 piggy sticks, and $9 Italian nachos all game long. But here's the real buzzer beater. Join Gasano's Bracket Challenge on CBS, and you could win free pizza for a year. That's right, an XL pizza every week. Hit the link on Gasano's social media bio to sign up and let the madness begin. Gasano's Chicago-style pizzeria, where great food and hoops come together.
Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. It is going to be a warm and windy day. By lunchtime, you'll notice that southwesterly breeze gusting 20 miles an hour. That, coupled with that sunshine, we're going to be in the low 70s already by noon before we top out in the upper 70s to low 80s. Those winds will be sticking around, but not the sunshine. We have impact weather moving in for the second half of the day on Wednesday. With your 4029 Get Ready Weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Have a great day.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruskin and Zach.
All right, we're back.
Show tune phase.
Slaps.
All right.
As the kids say. Slap. Okay, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, which, of course, is brought to you by Taco Bell. Text us, call us, sit there, or listen quietly at 877-377-6963. Matt in Huntsville is hoping Nabes pulls a Gary Blair and shows back up and kicks Arkansas's backside. That's what Matt in Huntsville said, not me. It's reading it.
Right.
I want to be clear about that.
I consider Mike a friend, and these are the tough days. But Mike will be back on his feet soon. He's way too good at this to be down for very long, and whatever he chooses, he's going to be successful at. He is truly one of the most genuine people you will ever meet in the coaching business.
In a business full of phonies.
In a business full of very phony people, he's one of the most genuine people you meet.
Which can make people uncomfortable.
Right.
Because a lot of people like to play the game.
And a lot of the media is cynical about stuff like that because you don't know whether or not he is. I know Mike. He's been very good to me. He's been great to my daughter. My daughter is just enamored with him and Razorback basketball and all of that. It's a tough day from a personal standpoint. From the other side of it, I get it. He resigned. It didn't go the way he thought it was going to be. The plan, was. He was again. I talked to him Saturday. It was, we're gonna do X, Y, Z. We've got this lined up, but I get it. It's a business, and you're hired to get fired.
Let's do this. Let's go McAfee here, and let's create a seat for him once a week, like Chuck Pagano on the McAfee show. Let's come in and sit on the side, and when we got a question, we'll ask him.
Absolutely. About that? Well, I mean, he and I were talking about him coming in here on Thursday.
Yeah, how's that going to go?
Well, I sent him a text this morning. Didn't hear back from him. Now I know why.
Oh.
So, it's fine.
Busy morning.
He has an incredible he has carte blanche. A seat is always here for him. He knows that. He has my number. It is not that hard to get in touch with me.
Neighbors and Zach.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be breathe new life into this.
But it is. It's always a shame when you see good people go. The bad ones, you can take off and go, and nobody's really going to, don't let the door hit you on the way out. But this is different.
Like Musselman.
Yeah.
Sorry. Me editorial. That was my inner monologue. Getting through again.
The speed bump.
Sorry about that.
There,
I apologize sincerely. He's doing a great job at USC.
There are, and I mean, he is one of the most sincere people. I'll tell you another one who's really sincere, and he's still active, is Dave. Dave, when you catch him outside of, the coaching thing where you're not getting the coaching speak, Dave is very, very sincere.
I'm afraid if I caught him outside, he'd hit me. That's
okay,
what I'm afraid.
Now, you talk to Calipari, I feel like I need a bath when I'm done. Because I don't know what's real and what isn't. I think he thinks he's being genuine, but it's just different. It feels like sales pitch to me. That's just, that's just kind of the way it is. And I know a lot of these guys in this industry, and Mike is as genuine as they get. He'll be back. I promise you. He will be back. And you know what? He's got young kids. Maybe take a year off. Go enjoy that. He'd be great on a TV on the TV, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I mean, if they can put Kelly Harper on there, they can put him on there too.
Why couldn't you have him down at the SEC tournament next year doing that? He'd be great at it. He is a natural when it comes to that sort of thing.
Right.
Morgan and Fort Smith. Didn't the Greenwood coach just resign?
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, how very interesting.
Okay, so Megan and Fort Smith is pointing out that there are voices behind us. Hey, turn on!
Just let it go.
Okay, just let it go, guys. There's nothing
Y'all just keep cutting ads while we're on the air. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Abner wants him on the.
This place, man.
It is.
This place, man. I'll tell you. I tell you what. But like I told Mark last night, we're all learning not to care.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's getting harder and harder to do. Because there's fewer and fewer people. So you have to care.
Yeah, I know. Abner wants to put him on the podcast with our dads. I don't think he's ready for that.
Oh no, that's
like Mike would come out of that one a totally changed person, and I like Mike the way he is.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to be involved in that.
No,
that's a project no one wants to be attached to.
No. That's
it's kind of like the day the clown cried. Nobody wants to be attached to that picture.
My dad actually said this. He said, if we were to do this, it would be like a one-off deal, and it would be like that floating island of garbage out in the Pacific. Yeah, Dad, that would be right.
Oh. I think what we need to do is give him the Chuck Pagano seat on Ruscin and Zach, a la Pat McAfee. People love McAfee. Why not?
Maybe he joined the circus. He's going to do the mime thing.
Oh, he's finally pursuing the mime.
First time pursuing his dream. Going to be
his actual dream. Yes, that's good.
He's going to be on. Going to be miming.
Well, it's all about following your dreams in this world. So why not?
I promise you, he will be fine. He is way too talented.
Well, he's not going to end up down here, holding the dog on the corner of Joyce and College.
He's not going to be.
He'll be fine.
And you know this. He's not going to be begging radio stations to do radio. He's going to be. Mike will find. He will find his way through it. He's not going to be. He's not going to call me on Tuesday. And go, hey man, got to come. That's always.
But what if he could save radio? Would he do it then? If he could save radio,
that might be different.
Okay. What if he could be intelligent?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll be fine. He's probably at home right now playing video games with his kids, watching some Bluey. That's what I'd be doing.
Bluey. Oh yeah.
Tyler in El Dorado wants to know if he's relaunching a VHS rental store. He was the manager at Blockbuster.
Oh, really?
You didn't hear this? Oh, that's right. You weren't here. No, remember the Blockbuster at across from Fiesta Square?
Vaguely. I remember the one on what was then 6th Street.
Okay, well, now it's Plato's Closet, I think. But that used to be a Blockbuster.
Yes, I do remember that. Yes, on the corner.
Get this. I forgot you weren't here for this. See, this is the great stuff he tells us when you're not here. This is why we need less you, more him.
Hey, all right.
He was the manager at Blockbuster.
Tell me what door, what time.
He was the manager at Blockbuster during my college years. And what he used to do was go over to Hastings, where Robert Mann was the manager.
That's across the street, yeah.
Across the street of Fiesta Square. And he used to go rearrange their videos.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
I love that. Well, maybe there'll be a Blockbuster comeback.
Yeah, that was
on the ground floor.
And Robert actually called in to confront him about it 35 years later.
You were the one.
You.
That's right. I do remember that store now, right there on the corner of that shopping center.
Spent many a Friday night in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Brian and Gravitz says Mike and Robert waxing poetic on running video stores was his favorite segment ever.
Yeah, that sounds great, actually. Wish we had that to run it back.
Man, that was a good segment.
Pretty
because
good.
I knew he was the Blockbuster manager. I had no idea Robert was across the street, and the inter store terrorism that was going on. Like Robert wouldn't. Robert wouldn't do that.
Well, Blockbuster and Hastings were bitter rivals in the 90s.
I mean, Alabama, Auburn, Army, Navy.
That's right. Yeah.
Hastings and Blockbuster.
Right. Yeah, they were all fighting for number 2 because Take 2 was number 1 around here. I remember that.
It also had the adult room in the back.
Couples Corner.
Boy, you'd see a lot of your friends in there on a Friday night.
Yeah, that's good. All right.
Good point. Corey from Dallas points out, DQ, a Blockbuster was where we used to rent movies.
On tapes.
VHS.
Later discs. But
you had
tapes
to rewind
then,
it or you got charged $2.
Yeah, Be Kind Rewind. That's right.
They put a little sticker on it.
All right, we're back here in a moment on ESPN Arkansas. Kart Pass Social in Lowell, Northwest Arkansas's ultimate indoor golf experience. Pro golf simulators. They've got a Masters Invitational you can find out about on their website. And they got a lot of big screens in there. So there's a certain basketball tournament coming up next week. Sounds like a pretty good spot to hang out with your crew and watch some of the best college basketball of the year right there at Cart Path Social. They are located on Grant Place across from Atwoods in Lowell. Cart Path Social. Got a new sign you can see on the side of the building from the highway. Looks good. Cart Path Social. We'll be right back after this.
It's Tuesday, March 11th. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 News Update. Tonight, Bentonville City Council is expected to vote on a proposal that would double water rates for customers. Sergeant Donald Davis is serving as Little Flock's interim police chief. The Little Flock mayor says Police Chief Sean Hollis was fired. Tonight, the Fort Smith Board of Directors will be meeting at a different location. The board will meet at 6 at the Elm Grove Community Center. Planning is underway for new slides at Parrot Island Water Park in Fort Smith. This comes after the Fort Smith Board of Directors approved a total of $4.2 million for the expansion. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Shrimp boil, a Southern classic. Tender shrimp, hearty potatoes, flavorful sausage, and sweet corn, all boiled to perfection. Richard's Country Meat Market has everything you need. Shrimp in 16 to 20 and 31 to 35 count. Sausage, corn, and potatoes. Plus, the best seasonings for a Cajun crawfish boil. Are you looking for fresh seafood? Richard's has top quality salmon, cod, and more. With over 30 years in business, they're your go-to for prime meats, Petit Jean hams, and house-made seasonings. Plus everything you need for a shrimp boil. Call 479-443-0000 to order. Or stop by Richard's Country Meat Market, just 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive in Fayetteville.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Hey, it's Phil Elson. James Teague with the Teague Law Firm is back for another season on Halftime, Fridays at 12:15. Sometimes families have disputes just like baseball teams. You need someone in your bullpen to help with guardianships, adoption, and child support. The Teague Law Firm is that go-to reliever, and they can help with criminal law such as traffic offenses, DWIs, and more. Call James and the Teague Law Firm at 479-877-1688. Online at teague-law.com. The Teague Law Firm. If they can't help you, they'll talk baseball.
He struck him out swinging.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-777-1225. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-777-1225. That's 800-777-1225. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-777-1225. 800-777-1225.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arn.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Ruskin and Zach with you here. Coming to you from the Crane Automotive Team Studio. Appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping by today. Oh, we got a good one. We got a good one here, folks, as Steve Harvey would say. You can join the conversation. You know how to do that. I sent you guys I was perusing a local publication recently.
Mm-hmm.
The Democrat Gazette.
The ADG, for those who are uninitiated
right. Yes.
or unindoctrinated.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's right. I was looking up spring football because I don't know what's going on out there, and I don't care, but some of you might care. So out of respect to you, I thought, I'll see what's going on. Spring practice is underway. Okay. Things are happening. People are moving and whatever. And I love to read like the miscellany. They put that thing together with all the bullet points of various things. I don't read the big story on practice. I read like the little odds and ends part. You know what I mean? So I found this in the odds and ends part about spring practice.
All right.
I will read it to you from the Democrat Gazette, if I may. It won't take that long. It's 2 sentences. I think we can handle it. All right. This is what they write. It says, media members are asked not to report on injuries that happen during practice or players that are not participating due to injury. They are also asked to not report what players, coaches, or staff say on the field before, during, or after practice.
Okay.
So go there and just keep it to yourself? Is that the...
Well, Okay, so let's look at this, as Ty would say, in a 780-degree circle.
Sounds about right. Yes.
So we'll start with the media.
Okay.
Yeah, it sucks. But from a media standpoint, you can go in, you can write a piece. You were there at practice. You can, or if you're, if you're in television or video, you can take your video. So you're only getting in for 20 minutes anyway. But from a Razorback standpoint, or from a team, let's not just, because everybody does this. I get it. Don't want to report injuries. You don't want to report things that were said, because it is supposed to be a sanctuary where you can say what you feel, and you would like the injuries to stay in house. So I get all of that. Is it a awkward? It's a meet cute, man. That's all it is. You're going in there. You need something. They need something. It's a business arrangement. Totally get it. However, it does suck from a media standpoint. If I want to be clear, I'm speaking in a vacuum. If Bobby Petrino dresses down Taylor Green for something, yeah, I mean, that's noteworthy. But you can't say anything about it.
Right. My question would be, well, why go? If you can't talk about anything you saw out there.
First of all, day-to-day spring practice is pointless. What you're looking for, and there is nobody in our media that didn't play the game that's going to be able to sit there and break down practice. I don't care who you are, how long you've been looking at this stuff. You have no idea. But what you can do is you can start to see who's getting playing time, who's getting reps. That's the only storyline throughout all of this. Is Carmona moving to center? That's a storyline. Okay, who you putting at left tackle? Or how are the wide receivers going to shake out? Who's getting the most reps? That's all you're going to glean from any of this. You're running basic stuff. You're just trying to figure out who your best 50 are, and go from there. And then you wait for the freshmen to arrive in June.
The moment this all crystallized was about 15 years ago, when Nile Davis got hurt at spring practice, and everybody went to their social medias and started talking about it before practice was even over. Mm-hmm. They weren't very happy about that over there at school. But also, in regards to covering and just generally promoting your team, someone needs to tell Sam this isn't Georgia. All right? Like, the stakes are not – this isn't the same game. So to come over here and mimic everything Kirby Smart and then, by proxy Nick Saban did doesn't make a lick of sense, because that's not what – you're not in that game. You're in a different game right now. You are. I mean, and forever will be heretofore.
You're in a different
game.
They're in a different spot than Georgia, Alabama, the teams at the top of the league. However, like a school like, and again, I'm just throwing names up, but Arkansas State will welcome you into practice, man. They'll feed you a 5-course dinner. Hell, I mean, they'll give you the playbook and the script and all of the stuff, because they need the coverage. Arkansas doesn't need the coverage. I'm a big believer in, you want to be a knight, you want to be a knight, act like a knight. So they're acting like all of the other big time programs. What are you going to do with spring practice? Most of the people there, hey, passes were thrown, caught, run, this guy looked good, that guy looked good. That's all the fans want to hear. Now, what Arkansas figured out in the Nile Davis thing was, hey, we've got leverage. And the leverage is, if you report it, you won't be back.
Right.
You'll do it one time. I know a guy, and he's a guy that we all know, that got banished from practice for this. And it's one of those things, you report something and they don't like it, they're going to pull your credential. And there will be media members that it doesn't happen. It absolutely happens.
Well, they have to say that because they don't want to get their
they don't want to get theirs,
and they're on the take just like everybody else is over there.
The
frauds.
They throw their weight around, and that's what this is. It's just, hey, you're lucky to be here. It's not the other way around. And they don't
go ahead. You know what? Sell your $7 spring practice videos, and I hope you make a lot of money doing it. But I for one, and I think I speak for a lot of people, I don't care. All right, who's on the roster for the first game, and when is the first game? That's it. That's all that matters to me, and I think a lot of people feel that way. This whole idea of coverage and coverage and coverage of every little granular thing about practice, I think it's a very niche audience. I don't think it's the mass audience. But the mass audience is like, who's on our roster in August and what time is the first game? That's all I want to know.
You're right. It's a niche audience. A spring practice group's a niche audience. But what are you competing for? You're competing for clicks, and you want people to read and consume your content. And what's the only available content outside of outside of basketball right now that's going to do that? Spring football. It's you can put up everything else, but football videos and basketball videos are gonna rule the day. I think it's it's a symbiotic relationship. They depend on each other.
I love that they printed that, by the way, because
I do too.
I don't think the university is crazy about them printing that because it makes them look bad. I love that someone had the guts to go through.
But they're also not unique. That it's that way everywhere. With a couple of notable exceptions, it's that way everywhere. And the more I don't want to say seasoned, but the older reporters kind of understand and they know how to word things. The younger group is slowly figuring this out. And the university also realized they can intimidate the younger group. You do this, you'll never be back. The older people, they've got a little bit more leash because they've done it for longer, as it should be. But you can now you're basically training that younger core to not make mistakes or do anything that goes against you.
I mean, if this is your thing, cool. I don't understand how it could be anybody's thing to be interested in this. I don't get it. And now when they're telling you, listen, what you're getting is straight up propaganda, indoctrination, all of the talking points. It is not anybody with an independent thought is not allowed over here, and not allowed to say anything over here. So now that your fan base knows that in writing, and by the way, this is not how they do it in the pros.
Well,
no. But we're going to treat college football like the pros now, with a GM and with salaries and with revenue sharing. But not this part. This part we're not going to treat like the pros.
The pros are also,
the pros have fans at their practices. They sell tickets.
It's also very, very different at the pro level. This is still in its core. It's college sports, and the administration has control over all of it. My thing is, the fans, they don't care if it's propaganda.
No, they really don't.
They
That's
really
the sad part.
They don't care. They just feed me.
Right.
And as long as you keep feeding the monster, they're going to consume it.
Yeah.
And the independent outside voice is disappearing because they are not permitted inside with any access.
Right. Yeah. No. We do not want dissenting voices here. We do not want any independent thought here.
No.
Everybody
It's
keep
whitewashed.
on keeping on.
It's whitewashed. It's scripted. Somebody texted it's scripted reality TV. That's not necessarily what spring practice is. Like the football team's practicing. It's the stuff that goes on around it. And look, it's not above. They're not above coming up to you at a press conference or at practice and going, "Hey, I don't like what you wrote the other day," and then the threat is made. "Hey, we'll pull your credentials."
Right.
I mean, they do that, and that's and that keeps you on your toes. Because, when you go to write something, if it's critical, you have to think twice, am I going to get a visit?
That's fine. That's
Ross in Paris says he could care less about spring
Ross,
practice.
you mean couldn't? It's fine. We'll let it slide.
I read that one just for you. Ross, I'm going to need you to edit that one. It's couldn't care less.
Yeah, couldn't care less. That's right.
Brian and Gravitz says, are you guys busy?
Not really, no.
No? Why?
Did they call and tell us to stop talking about this?
Did we get a call?
No. Okay. All right. Because there was a phone, and then it went away. There was a call. DQ picked up, and they hung up.
They probably called the wrong number. They're calling our old line.
That's probably right. Yeah.
Tyler in El Dorado. Who cares about Arkansas football anymore? Honestly, who cares about sports? Tyler, you're our kind of guy. Now I see why you get blocked every day.
That's a good point, Tyler. They also came out with Bet Online. Came out with the most hated, going into March Madness here, the most hated college basketball team.
Okay, let's do the top five.
You're not in that top 25 either.
Let's do the top five.
Okay, all right.
Let's start at 5. Kansas. Kansas in the top 5?
Kansas is 6.
Ooh, okay.
Now, they did this. They tracked 70,000 tweets containing language like, such and such school sucks.
Okay.
I hate this place, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, Duke's an obvious one.
Yeah.
Right?
Duke is number 1.
Okay.
Yes, that's right.
2. Now, we're talking men's college basketball, Division I only, right?
Yes.
Okay. And
2's kind of a surprise.
Carolina.
No. Carolina was 17th.
Okay. How about Kentucky? They've got to be in there.
Kentucky is 3.
All right.
Right.
I feel like we're going down a blue blood path.
Kind of.
Okay. UConn.
10th.
Ooh, okay.
10th, barely in the top 10.
Wow, okay. Yeah, give me 2.
Number 2, Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, now this had to be over that controversy with Todd Golden and the stalking and all that stuff. Because why else would anyone?
Nobody cares.
No one said anything about Florida basketball other than that.
Florida basketball. Give me a break.
And by the way, again, I will reiterate this. And DQ, get the reel making equipment ready. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
We have a trendy pick in men's college basketball to win it all.
Right?
Florida. Florida's not winning the national title in basketball.
Florida's ranked number 2 or 3.
Not
How can they be trendy when they're in the
because
top 5?
all like Seth Greenberg and all these people are like, anytime, like this is how it goes on TV. They're like, question. So Seth, how good is this Florida team? Seth responds, they can win it all. That's the trendy pick. That's the trendy pick. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. So, don't put Florida in there. Another thing I need to tell you about March, you better put Izzo in the Final Four. You just do it. Like, you just do it, and then you fill out the rest of it. Especially with the team he's got this year. Like, 20-some-odd wins. Pretty good.
All right.
They're pretty good. So.
I'm an A10 guy.
You're a big A10. That's what I forgot about.
I love the A10. You want a trendy.
Duquesne?
You want a trendy, off-the-radar pick to get to the Final Four?
Duquesne?
VCU.
Ram it.
25-6 on the year. 15-1 at home. That's my team. 15-3 in the A10.
They're not playing at home.
I'm just saying. This is a good basketball team.
Okay. Right.
VCU.
Right.
Ram it.
I forgot they were your
but I've
homie hop.
I homie hopped over to VCU.
All right.
Where's Arkansas on the list?
And the hated?
Yeah, we didn't even finish the top 5. Why don't you finish the top 5?
Arkansas is 19th.
Okay.
You are in the top 25. I didn't see you there. There you go.
Right. Who's you said 3 was Kentucky. Who's 4?
4 is Ohio State.
Why?
And 5 is Michigan.
Why? They're not even good in their own league.
They're only searching like such and such school sucks. So you could be talking about.
All right.
It doesn't say they're searching specifically for football or basketball. Oh, they pulled it from the last month, so they're thinking it would be more basketball stuff than
Ohio
football
State's
stuff over
one
the
of
last
the worst
month.
teams in the Big Ten.
They're on a bubble.
Ugh. You want another trendy pick to get to the Final Four?
UConn?
Richard Bartholomew Pitino and the St. John's Red Storm.
See, I worry about them.
Why?
Because they're getting all this love right now. They're the belle of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon gives St. John's a song, and they lose in the first round and just blow it all. That concerns me.
Good league,
I'm very concerned.
Good
about
team.
That.
They're going to be like a 3 or a 4 probably, which is crazy because they're ranked 6th in the country. They should be a 2 at the very least. I like and you've got Richard Pitino calling the shots.
Well, you have Rick. Richard's at UNLV.
His first name's Richard.
Well, but he goes by Rick.
Richard Abner Pitino.
They're the same. You have to differentiate because I'm not smart and I get confused.
When I say has his team in the top 10,
it's not UNLV.
Richard Pitino. It's not the other guy. It's not Fredo. It's Rick Pitino.
Dr. K says Clemson is a sleeper.
Shut up. Clemson can't shoot.
And the Elite Eight last year, lost Alabama.
Yeah, and where
same
are they?
team, guy.
God, stop it.
Same team.
Stop it. You want another off the radar team? And again, staying away from like the major one. Memphis. I know what you're gonna say. Every single time. I'm gonna use a Clark Kellogg word. They're bouncy.
Oh, they're bouncy.
They are bouncy.
You know what my problem with Memphis is?
Penny Hardaway?
No. Well, besides him. My problem with Memphis is
Clemson.
15 times this year, I'm opening my score app, and I'm like, oh, Memphis is losing. Then they win.
Yeah.
In the tournament,
yeah, I know. No,
it's
I hear
different. When you're losing, it's harder to get back on the other side of that.
But what happens? Somebody catches fire. So one of those off-the-radar teams, Memphis could be it. It's a top 25 team all year, and they are bouncy. They can get up and down the floor. They are.
Are you intrigued by the prospect of an Arkansas-Kansas for real first-round matchup possibly in Rupp Arena?
Look, somebody's always got to go. Neither of those guys can win in the first round. So, yeah, why not? Absolutely.
Self-lost in the second round to Arkansas 2 years ago.
I would love to see Arkansas and Memphis. That is a great rivalry. That game is a great rivalry when those two teams are good.
Well, that's Memphis. I mean, Kansas.
Love to see Memphis wind up. Really like to see any of Arkansas's old traditional rivalries end up in their half of the bracket for fun.
But Arkansas and Kansas played in a fake game, and then they could very much be in a real game when the tournament comes along. We'll see. A lot of time between there and
Dr. K likes BYU, my brother. I cannot get what happened to them last year out of my head. They went in with all the flowers. Everything was going their way. Duquesne or Duquesne went in and blew them out.
They learned a lot of lessons from that.
Oh,
now they're going to go forward this year.
Okay, all right.
Like when Tennessee lost to Furman, and then they went on a run the next year, or whatever it was. Or Virginia lost to the Bank.
Okay.
And then they won it all the next.
Jeff in Fort Smith saying he's going to give Drake a try.
Yeah. I've been on the Drake train before, and
you're not big on
lost.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
Western Kentucky beat them at the Horn like 15 years ago, and it ruined my everything for me.
I am very pro VCU.
Okay.
Very pro VCU.
All right. Now, you going to win this bracket thing this year, or are we?
We got to
get
you know what? I got to get focused on this.
You got to dial in.
I do. I haven't been. I've been occupied the last couple of weeks. I haven't been paying attention. But yeah, we'll get that taken care of.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
By the way, VCU plays Friday at 10:30 a.m. We'll be right here watching Ram It against TBD.
Or maybe they don't.
Fair.
Was that enough? Did we get enough there?
Yeah.
The
whole thing works.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just making sure.
Kendall from Salem Springs, like Michigan State.
We're working ahead here.
Yeah. Here's somebody, Dr. K likes UCLA. Okay. I'm fine with that. Again, I said I was kind of going off the radar, like out of the major conferences. I love A-10 basketball. A-10 basketball is my favorite. The Bonnies, Dayton, it's awesome.
More news you can use coming up here in a moment on Ruscin and Zach. Join us on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. What happens when you need to sell your home quickly and start building your dream house? Wendy in Bentonville faced this exact challenge and turned to Tara Lindbergh for her help. Using her exceptional marketing strategies, Tara showcased Wendy's home to motivated buyers throughout Bentonville. Multiple offers created a bidding war that drove the final price up to $17,000 over asking. Thanks to Tara's expertise, Wendy sold quickly and moved forward with building her dream home. Wendy highly recommends Tara and her dream team to anyone looking to buy or sell a home. You can accomplish your real estate dreams when you reach out to Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh team. Say goodbye to guesswork and hello to real insights with Tara's Home Value Estimator. Go to LindberghTeam.com and click on Home Estimate and find out what your house is worth in seconds. From the experts at the Lindbergh team, the team I would trust if I was selling my home, the team that has sold over $1 billion in real estate. LindberghTeam.com, LIMBIRD. LindberghTeam.com or Google the over 1,000 5-star reviews. Just type in Lindbergh Real Estate Group.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got trophies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from NBA and college basketball to the NHL and UFC, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
Le dije, vamos a hacer maldades. Después yo te traje. Pago ya el mahones si no baila pa' que sale. Aquí están mis anormales. Tú mueves ese nalga. Esto es pa' las nenas nuevas, pa' los nenes, pa' la vida.
It's back, the Ultimate Challenge at Lewis Automotive, and it's bigger than ever. We're on a mission to sell 555 vehicles in the month of March, no matter what it takes. We've got more than 1,000 vehicles to choose from, more than $2 million in discounts, and we're not holding anything back. All month long, get up to $20,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on select models.
Payments start at $199 a month.
Find the ultimate selection, the ultimate discounts, the ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade. Only at the Lewis Automotive Group's Ultimate Challenge.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repair.
$99 a month.
Find the ultimate selection, the ultimate discounts, the ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Only at the Lewis Automotive Group Ultimate Challenge. Hey, Northwest Arkansas. This is Jesse, one of the AFA certified automated gate installers here at Thomas Fence. If you're looking for a seamless way to add security, convenience, and style to your property, we've got you covered with our custom gate automation services. We create gates that match your vision, and our team of talented designers, welders, and installers ensure your project is in experienced hands. Call us today at 479-636-4732 or visit thomasfencear.com to get started. Thomas Fence, where quality, innovation, and expertise open the door to possibility.
This is the story of the one. As a quality technician in a food processing center, she knows that making the right call is the best way to avoid a recall. That's why she trusts Grainger's world-class supply chain to deliver the high-quality supplies she needs to help keep her production line, her equipment, and her customers happy and healthy. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Decisions aren't hard when no matter what you choose, you win. Like with Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Choose from the $5 classic box with iconic favorites like a beefy 5-layer burrito, the $7 Supreme box with the chicken chalupa supreme, and more. Or find new obsessions in the $9 Discovery box. Get yours at Taco Bell today. Participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I didn't have anywhere to sit and get the Good Chair exclusively at the stadium shop. There wasn't a seat in the building. Stop by, tell Robert Errol-Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to be seated in the Good Chair. University of Arkansas head basketball coach, women's basketball coach Mike Neighbors stepped down today. Move was announced just before 2 o'clock this afternoon. Neighbors was hired as Arkansas's coach prior to the 2017 and 18 season. He was 148-114 in those years. He has 2 of Arkansas's WNBA draft picks. Breaking news. Tiger Woods apparently has a ruptured Achilles tendon.
Ooh.
Did he do that in the fake golf league?
He didn't. He said he was.
It's a yes or a no question.
He was gearing up for, going to Augusta and shoot 14 over, and he felt some discomfort in the back of his leg.
Discomfort?
Yeah.
A torn Achilles tendon is not discomfort.
Well, it hurt like hell. How about that?
I need more information.
Right. Well, anyway, you're not going to get it from him.
If this doesn't sound like a doctor's name, I don't know what is. Dr. Charlton Stucken of the Hospital for Special Surgery.
Stucken?
Yes. In West Palm said he performed a minimally invasive Achilles tendon repair.
Yeah, because it wasn't your Achilles that was getting cut open.
Right. You pay more for the
minimally.
You pay more for the maximum invasive.
Well, they charge you more,
right.
so you have to pay more. Yes.
The Arkansas basketball team's in Nashville for the SEC tournament. Razorbacks play tomorrow at noon against South Carolina. We're on the air with the courtside show at 11:30. The jokes will start at 11:31. SEC Network has your television. Basketball Power Index says Arkansas has a 68% chance to win the game. Winner gets Mississippi on Thursday at noon.
Did someone hit him with a club again? Is that why he ruptured his Achilles?
Again, I would where was Elon?
Yeah.
Arkansas baseball team, they're host of UCA out at Baum tonight. First pitch, 6 p.m., blah, 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 blah. They travel to Mississippi this weekend to take on the Rebs.
Okay.
Your poll question.
Yes.
How many pages of apps do you have on your phone?
1. Everything's in groups.
That's so weird.
Why?
It's hard.
Why is putting my apps in a way
it's
where
so
I can
organized that it's
6.
It's undoing the job, basically.
So you're saying when I'm hyper organized, that's weird?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, do you have Temu?
No.
Oh.
This is it's called Team Reach. This is the new thing that they get you into. This is where my daughter's AAU team, we send messages back.
Oh,
and
I
forth.
see. All right.
Oh man, like what is the other one? Group Me.
Yeah.
Or,
well,
I just
another
saw
weird one.
I just saw that weird looking T, and I'm like, this man has Temu.
No.
We've been making fun of it.
There's another one called Sports U. This is for her school team.
Oh, okay.
Then there's another one for the other team she's on.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Why didn't she keep up with us? She's got a phone. What do you need to do?
Yeah, I really hadn't thought of that. I wish I'd thought of that, huh?
I have 2.
All right. Yeah, because you're messy and unorganized.
No, it's not messy. There's
Yes, it
2
is.
pages. One for text message, apps, or a text message, phone call, all of the important stuff,
Mm.
and then another page for fun.
Okay.
52% in our majority says 3 to 5 pages. 11% said 7 or more pages, which is too many.
Dr. Stucken?
Charlton Stucken.
Charlton Stucken. 7 to 10 pages of apps?
That's too many.
2 is too many.
Y'all need to
Group them.
You have 6. That's
shut up.
almost 7.
You're not a
scale down your life, people. All right.
You shouldn't be throwing rocks.
Me?
Yeah.
But I know where everything is. I got in the food category. I got 2 pages in there. In the food category, I don't use them all, but they're all in there.
But I will say, every time I need to get to any app, no matter what app it is, I always search for it, like in the search bar. Even though I know where it is already on my phone, but I still search for it.
You
I
had
don't
them
know
little
why.
folders that were labeled.
I would still search for it.
Yeah.
What page or which group or what page do you keep the stalking apps?
Find My.
Find My, I think, is on the main page, not in a group.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you
it's on the
you gotta
first
have
page.
you gotta have easy access to that.
Yeah.
I got you.
Do you guys have widgets?
No.
Yes, I do.
You don't have widgets?
I have widgets.
Why would I?
Widgets are fun.
I hate my phone and I hate each other. I
have-
don't want to be on it.
I have the Spotify widget,
This man wants an answering machine. That
is correct.
And I have a widget that says like text messages that I have.
Yeah. I had to create an email address to send all my stalker emails to. That's a fact.
Do you always signal for a turn, even when no other cars are around?
Middle fingers universal.
56% of people said yes, I am law-abiding.
So, there's a funny story where I was learning to drive in a pasture in my grandpa's truck, and I was given turning signals in the pasture.
Middle finger?
No, the
the tree on the tree?
Kind of.
Okay.
It was an automatic.
I got you.
Yesterday, I saw these guys driving down college. They were holding a mattress to the roof of their car.
That is, I don't know.
Now
wait a minute.
One was the driver had his left arm.
Wait a minute.
Winner or king?
A full, I think.
Okay.
I hope it wasn't any bigger.
Now wait a minute. What? One guy had
the driver had his left arm out his window,
hold it up. All right.
gripping to the mattress for life. The passenger had his right arm out the window, gripping the other side.
Guys,
of the
bungee
mattress.
cords are like $5.
I don't know if there was a ratchet strap or anything. I don't think there was.
Yeah.
I didn't see one.
Did it, at any point before they left, did they say, well, that's not going anywhere?
Yeah. That's not going anywhere.
I have a couple more Fayetteville beefs since you brought this up.
Okay. Hold on. Wrap this up.
Do you get slightly embarrassed when you have to use the fastest windshield wiper setting? 67% of people said no. And is mayonnaise just sandwich lotion? 58% of people said yes. And those are your polls. Go touch grass. Polls. And those are your polls.
Poll! Poll!
Polls.
It's worth it every time. The payoff is worth it. All right. This is ESPN Arkansas. Ruscin and Zach back with you here. So a couple of things on Fayetteville. DQ mentioned the people holding the mattress to the roof with their hands.
That was in Fayetteville.
It was in Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Okay.
They started in Springdale, though, because I passed them in
one
Springdale.
of yours. Well, there you go.
We'll have to talk to Hutch about that. He's got a lot of fans.
Yeah, I saw the kind of fans that Hutch.
Yeah.
Very good.
Hutch, I know you're listening. Man, you got to stop interacting with these people.
Yeah.
You have to.
You're smarter than they
Yes.
are, and you don't need to show
You
it off.
have to stop engaging with them.
But I don't know what's more Fayetteville. They're having their Tree of the Year awards in Fayetteville this month. I'm not making this up. I saw it on the news. You can nominate your Tree of the Year.
All right. Listen.
There's more.
Oh, good.
Not on that, but another thing I have.
Okay, well, hang on. Because we're getting to the magic tree phase where all the hippies go out to the lake and watch that tree turn white for one day.
Yeah.
Listen, you nerds, it's not a magic tree.
Here's another thing that they've done in this fine metropolis city.
DQ, did the mattress guys have an Oklahoma license plate?
Of course
I
they
don't
did.
know. I
Of
was
course they
so
did.
focused on them holding the mattress with just their hands.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Abner
was
wants to know
so
if you,
scary.
when you were driving in the pasture, did you honk at the good-looking cows?
No, I did not. No. The other thing they've done is Fayetteville took a perfectly good parking lot at Dixon
Walmart Center.
Yes, at Dixon and West. And they turned it into what I could best describe as a parking lot with places to sit, but nowhere to park a car.
The Ramble.
Sitting
the
lot.
Bramble.
The Ramble.
Yes.
Really?
What in the hell is the point of this?
DQ.
All right.
It has these those weird benches that you can lay on. You know what I'm talking about?
Great.
And it's this weird structure.
Okay, there's a lot.
It's the dumbest thing
I'm
I've ever
glad
seen.
they bulldozed that thing after
I'm
I
gonna
got
raise
out
your
of school.
ramble, and I'm going to see your ramble, and I'm going to raise you one because I got invited to one of these outdoor concerts last year over at Fayetteville. What's the park off 264?
Gully
the
Park.
Gully
Park.
Oh,
Gully
that's
Park.
the summer concert series is awesome.
Well, some idiot decide and they get pretty good crowds out there, right?
Yeah,
It's huge.
that's one of the things they do well.
I saw the
actually.
mayor once.
Hang on. So they
He took my picture.
Wow. So they booked this group at this thing, and I'm like, sure, I'll go. What the heck? I got nothing to do. So I go out there, and it was an acoustical group. You couldn't hear anything.
Oh, they didn't have any amplification?
No, they didn't have any amplifiers. It was a two-man strumming an acoustical guitar. No microphones either. Just singing. Couldn't hear a damn thing.
They usually have mics and stuff.
Yeah.
The Ramble is such a waste of resources. I'm surprised Bentonville didn't do it. I mean, honestly, it is just so dumb. We're going to take a parking lot and we're going to replace it with a parking lot where no one can park a car, but you can sit and have a meaningful conversation.
Oh,
or walk your dog.
They built
God, it's like when your wife comes up to you and says, "Let's talk." Ew.
There are 2 parking garages on Dixon Street now.
There are.
Yeah, they took out. Aren't they putting in like an outdoor garden and basketball court or something?
Oh, the art court is already.
The art court it's there, man.
The art court is
You know what?
Ramble.
I'm trying to stay in Spring
Or
Hill.
the Ramble or
Jay
whatever
in
it
Cave
is.
Springs thinks the baseball polls is his new favorite jingle. You're
Okay,
welcome.
all right. That's good.
Kevin in Prairie Grove would like to know if tomorrow's show will be a hog reaction. Yes, it will.
Or maybe not. Maybe it'll be the next day or the day after, or we've already done it.
I've
We don't know.
already taken care of this. We're good.
Okay,
we're fine.
Ramble.
What is that?
I've never seen anything like this.
That used to be where all of the kids who refused to pay for a parking pass at
Yes.
the U of A, they would fight for that parking lot.
Right,
at
and you'd
the
take the
Walton
bus
Center.
up to the hill. Yes.
Well,
That's what I did.
real ones walked.
The real
Real ones walk
No, the
up
real-
the hill and don't take any elevators at that school.
The real ones missed the bus and didn't want to wait 25 minutes, so they walked. That's what the real ones did. All right, we'll be back here in a moment. That's what I did anyway.
Yeah,
If I miss that bus, okay. I guess I'll walk up
gotta
today.
walk up the hill.
I'm walking down anyway. So.
You're a bum.
I just don't understand it. And I asked a Fayetteville native about this. I'm like, why did this happen?
Just say it. Yeah, sure.
And this person told me because we got a bunch of granola eating whatever going on here.
DQ, when are they planting the granola tree? I'm telling you, man.
Don't knock the granola
On
until
my-
you've had it.
Such a waste of resources.
On my run this morning, when I was going around the lake, I saw 3 guys out there bird watching. You want to talk about dudes who do not want to be bothered?
No, they'll leave
They
them
are
alone.
right in the middle of the path, tracking down some Asian sparrow or something. They won't move, and then there are all the hippies out there around the tree. Just, oh man, it's gonna turn white soon.
I learned about a new bird yesterday.
Oh God, what?
It's called the sprike.
Is it real?
Does it run on D-cell?
No,
or
Yeah.
it's,
Is it a real bird?
I forgot the name of it, but it takes its victims or its food and impales them on sharp branches.
Awesome.
Okay, now this
Now-
sounds like
Because-
sounds like my kind of bird.
It's a small bird, and its beak is too small, and its talons are
Oh,
too
here it is.
small.
It's called a shrike.
Shrike.
Vlad the Impaler.
It it takes
Right.
it impales. It was so sad
Huh.
to learn about that.
Yeah, and these are here.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just learned about a new
Oh,
bird.
okay. I didn't
Learned
know
a thing.
if the Fayetteville Audubon Society had now put out an APB for the shrike, try to get them out of there like the Bradford pear.
Those are bad, though. Bradford pears are bad.
It's
an invasive species.
It's a tree.
It's not good.
It's a tree.
They mess everything up.
It's a tree.
The
You know
bad
who
tree.
messes things up?
Who?
The city council when they put all those bike paths in.
Those are good. We like those.
But nobody travels on them. Even the bike guys don't drive
no,
on
they
them.
do on. Yeah,
They turned
they're all
a 4-lane road into like 1.5. Cars are squeaking by, but thank God we got the bike trail.
Look, the Ramble is a waste of time. The bike trails are great, and we need them. And I'm happy we have
I'm
them.
not talking about the ones at the park. I'm talking about the ones on College.
Oh, well, that's...
down by the S curve. Down
Oh,
by the
yeah, where they made it like one lane.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
You gotta get over that.
No, I don't. It's stupid.
You got to get
It's
over
the
that.
dumbest traffic pattern in America. All courtesy of the Fayetteville City Council.
We'll be meeting at the Ramble later to discuss all this in deep conversations.
Oh my God, did you hear them talking about us? Oh, my God. We will have to subpoena them. We don't have subpoena power.
We'll be back here in a moment. This is Ruscin and Zach.
City Council. They look down on all city council.
Such a bad idea. I'm surprised Bentonville didn't do it first.
Oh, Bentonville. They just want to be Fayetteville.
Tucker Construction and Remodeling. That's righter than you know. Tucker Construction and Remodeling, your source for all things construction. Everything from tear it out to build it back. Mike Tucker and Stowray Construction have joined forces, and they do it all. Demolition, excavation, utilities. They do everything, and they even do asbestos abatement. When it comes to asbestos, you need the professionals at Tucker Construction and Remodeling to help you understand what you're dealing with. They can inspect your property and take care of the removal of asbestos. Trust 30 years of experience of a truly local team. Call Mike, 479-650-6453. River Valley, Northwest Arkansas, Branson, doesn't matter. They'll take care of you. 479-650-6453. When you need quality workmanship, call the team at Tucker Construction and Remodeling.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, the ultimate challenge is back with the ultimate selection, ultimate savings, ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
We join the smarter guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC. Let's listen.
What do people hate most?
Some people hate clowns. A lot hate public speaking.
But everyone hates a cold shower.
Ew! Don't put up with cold water. Call Stith Plumbing and HVAC to check your water heater.
If your water heater has failed, we consider that an emergency. We'll work as late as necessary for you to have hot water again.
Great service is not a myth. Just call Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Call 751-9691, 751-9691, or online at stithplumbingandhvac.com. Tune in again next time to hear Brett say,
"We'll fix your cold shower. Not much we can do about those clowns."
On the next episode of the Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Start the weekend at Indigo Sky Casino. Fridays from 6 to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash. All month long, play for your chance to win over $1 million in total cash and Go Rewards prizes. Come stay and play at Indigo Sky Casino, the area's premier gaming destination. Live weekend entertainment, luxurious hotel suites, and so much more. Experience the Indigo Sky difference. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com for details.
Call the Hogs in 2025. You can renew your football season tickets today and be there for marquee matchups inside Razorback Stadium.
Sam Pittman heads toward midfield, and Arkansas wins the football game.
This year, the Hogs face off against Texas A&M, Auburn, and for the very first time, a matchup with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. You can renew your tickets through the March 31st deadline. For more information about Razorback football tickets, just visit ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted Best Garage Door Company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think you could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T.
I've heard about Nugenix. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text GRIT to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text GRIT to 42424. That's GRIT to 42424. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. It is going to be a warm and windy day. By lunchtime, you'll notice that southwesterly breeze gusting 20 miles an hour. That, coupled with that sunshine, we're going to be in the low 70s already by noon before we top out in the upper 70s to low 80s. Those winds will be sticking around, but not the sunshine. We have impact weather moving in for the second half of the day on Wednesday. With your 4029 Get Ready Weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Have a great day.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ruscin and Zach of the stream to 158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Rabbit Hash, Kentucky. If you'd like to stream it too, hitthatline.com. You got one of them Google Play Alexa things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. If you really want to get dangerous and adventurous, try us out on the now running like a North Korean car Hit That Line Now app. Great consternation over who I was impersonating when I did the Fayetteville City Council. First of all, I think that's how the Fayetteville City Council sounds, but it was Snagglepuss from the Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
You know, when you got to explain it, it ain't good.
I mean, I got somebody from Alice in Wonderland. No, it's Snagglepuss. We go, heavens to Murgatroyd. Yeah. And also, it does sound a little like Shock G from Digital Underground. But, okay. Go on.
Does, you know, all those cartoons were like rip-offs of a TV show? Like the Flintstones was the Honeymooners.
Right.
And Deputy Dog was like Sergeant Bilko or something like that.
What was the Jetsons?
I think was Snaggle. Which one was
Snagglepuss is the pink lion.
Yeah, what was he a ripoff?
Snagglepuss, he wasn't. He was part of the Hanna-Barbera thing. I used to watch them in the Lap Olympics all the time.
They're all based on something else.
I don't know. I didn't do a deep dive into the history of Snagglepuss, but
see, you should have done that.
Well, I knew I could impersonate him, so there was no reason to. Here, I'm on Snagglepuss's Wikipedia.
Me too.
Wow. We really, really need to get out more. I'm sorry.
But one of them was a ripoff of Bilko and the Flintstones, and the Flintstones were a ripoff of the Honeymooners. That's what that was.
I don't think he's a ripoff of anybody.
Oh, okay. He's an original guy.
Yeah,
idea.
I think so.
All right.
He has 3 signature catchphrases. The first one, heavens to Murgatroyd. Let's see here. Exit stage left. Yeah, he did do that one a lot.
Originally, it looked
even. Like... Yeah, he added even to the end of every word.
Bert Lahr sued him because it sounds like Bert Lahr, the Cowardly Lion.
All right. Yeah, in a way, yeah, I can buy that.
This concludes the 90-year-old show business references here on
Bert Lahr was the lion in The Wizard of Oz.
That's right.
Put him up, put him up, put him up. Yeah, they do sound alike. Okay.
And he sued him.
Did he win?
I don't know. I closed the tab.
Again, I need the loop closed on that one.
Well, I need my AirPods back, so I
that's
close
not
the
a,
loop.
that's a YP. That's not an MP.
We're working the search party together. Landing party. Philip's on the phone here. Hi, Philip. What's up?
Hello.
Hi, Philip.
Listen, all right. Hello. Listen, all right. I'm 12, right? You guys know that.
Yep.
I'm a young lad myself, right? And I was watching all the games. I've watched every single Razorback basketball game. I watched the clobbering by South Carolina. I watched the Mississippi State game, the Vanderbilt game. That was a good game. I forgot what happened in that, actually. I think it was like 90 77, but okay, but that doesn't matter, right? Because we made the SEC championship, which is a given. Like, I think like every team makes it, but we play our foes, South Carolina, right? So like, if you had to pick South Carolina over Arkansas, what would the circumstances be? Why do people, do you think, would choose South Carolina over Arkansas?
Food poisoning.
Philip,
I get it.
Philip, let's focus on something more important. Did you stay up to 11 p.m. on a school night to watch the Vanderbilt game?
Yes.
That's bad parenting. You can't let your kid go through that. Stay up that late. How was your mood the next day?
Huh?
How was your mood?
How it is.
Okay. All right.
How it is every other day.
Okay. Every other day. Got it. Okay. Got it. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah,
All
the car chase guy is right. We need to talk to your parents. Not today, but
They used to say this on commercials in the day when they were selling kids stuff. They're like, kids, get your parents' permission to call and buy whatever.
Who lets their kid? I mean, look, if you're playing Kentucky at 11 p.m., cool, got it. But Vanderbilt, that's bad parenting.
Listen, all right. If we didn't win the Vanderbilt game, I forgot, like, oh man, what's that? Is that the outro music you guys said?
Yes.
You got 45 seconds.
Oh, all right. Listen, okay.
Can he do it? Time ticking.
Okay, so South Carolina, scary. All right. South Carolina equals scary because they clobbered us by 19. But
20
we
seconds.
are going to win.
Okay.
20 seconds. Okay.
They're going to lose?
Okay.
They're going to win.
South Carolina's going to lose.
You guys
All
are
right.
scaring me.
All right.
Okay, so South Carolina's going to win against Missouri, and then after that, I think we may go to Florida. Then they make the semifinal.
Bye.
We'll beat whoever's in the semifinal, and then we'll get the
Say
final.
bye.
All right. Thank you, Philip.
I'm Allison Wise in the 4029 newsroom. Tonight, Fort Smith lawmakers are discussing legislation that would grant the homeless population in the River Valley more options to where they sleep at night. We'll have an update from their meeting tonight at 6 o'clock. And to this, Mike Neighbors resigned as the Arkansas women's basketball coach on Tuesday. According to the university, Neighbors has been coaching the Hogs since the 2017-2018 season. He has a 148-114 record with the team. He's also a native of Greenwood. 4029 News is working to learn more about his resignation. And tonight, the Bentonville City Council will talk about doubling their water rates to pay for repairs and improvements. They held a public meeting last night for the community to give their input. Tonight, the city council members will debate. Several residents we spoke to say they have concerns about the cost. We'll have those updates for you on 4029.
Looking for a new home in the heart of Northwest Arkansas? Head to the Cottage at the Park. These beautiful homes by Buffington have direct access to a 120-acre park and offer maintenance-free yards. That means free time can be spent watching the Hogs, traveling, playing in the park, or just enjoying a weekend without yard work. For relaxed living at its finest, Cottage at the Park is the best move you'll make. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com/hogradio for details.
Pinnacle Grove Senior Living is an independent, assisted, and memory care community, offering amenities such as theaters for movies, libraries, cafe coffee shops, fitness center for exercise and wellness, heated indoor swimming pool, green space areas, dining room for restaurant and freestyle dining options, and many others. Come visit Pinnacle Groves today, located at 5520 West Northgate Road in Rogers. Contact Scott or Elena at 479-662-8183 to schedule your Pinnacle Groves tour today.
Winter might be downtime for some, but it's uptime for saving at WT Equipment in Springdale. For a limited time, choose between 0% financing or cashback offers on New Holland Workmaster Utility Series tractor. Plus, New Holland's 60-month, 2,000-hour Premier Protection Plan, included at no extra cost. Don't miss out on these winter exclusive deals, available now through March 31st. Visit WT Equipment in Springdale today or call us for details.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenics.
I've heard about Nugenics. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenics, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text KING to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenics Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenics Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text KING to 42424. That's KING to 42424. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Fat Tuesday has come and gone, but luckily there's still chalkboard specials at Fish City Grill in Rogers. I know Brett Brundage loves serving teams at the University of Arkansas. He also enjoys catering events, but his favorite thing is hanging out at the restaurant, bringing you those Cajun crawfish and shrimp tacos, or the chicken sandwich. For some of you, Lent started. Fish City Grill is the perfect Lent destination, and there's crawfish this month. Don't tell anybody. Fish City Grill in Rogers. Friendly folks, serious seafood.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With the Q.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Du bist ein Bum.
Tomorrow, bum of the week.
Friday.
Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Friday, bum of the week.
Friday, bum of the week.
Du bist ein Bum.
Okay. Hey, Dave, remember when I told you that I saw the Google car?
Yeah.
When I was walking?
Yep.
Well, I think the images are live now.
Oh.
So I'm currently looking and see if I'm in any of the pictures.
Will this be the highlight of your week?
Wait a minute.
Is that you?
Son of a gun, it's me. Look, there I am walking down the sidewalk. Look at that. Well, you can't look at that. It's radio.
Well, they also blur it, so you could just be a guy.
That's me. I'm on Google Earth. Yes.
He's made it.
Oh. You know what this means? This kind of free publicity?
Well, nobody knows it's you. That's the thing.
Oh my God.
They blur it out.
Look at this. Look at this. This is fantastic.
Isn't it great? It's that much as a two-time, Google Earther. It is an exhilarating feeling when you see yourself on the Google Earth car.
Yes. That is me.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all my clothes. There they are. Wow. I wondered if I would show up, and there I am. There's another picture of me. Oh, look at this. Wow. Well, I'm a famous person now. This is the start of something really big here.
All right.
I am.
if that's what you needed, I'm happy for you.
It's exciting.
Yep.
DQ, have you ever known someone on Google Earth before?
Zach.
Okay. Besides him. Look at this. Wow. What a time to be alive.
Great question. Are you wearing the bedazzled gloves?
No, I'm not actually. No.
Bailey wants to know, did the Google Earth car add or subtract 15 pounds?
Actually, I look pretty thin in this. I'll be honest with you. Maybe it's subtracted weight. Maybe it's all those cameras turning one image.
Right.
It made them all kind of
made you
skinnier.
svelte.
Or something.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, my God. Look
Good
at
for,
that.
good for you. Good for you.
All right. You're not getting that? Hey. Nobody else on this radio station is on the Google car except for Zach. We own the Google car. There you
That's
go.
right. That's probably because we're outside a lot.
Right.
See, we go outside.
Right. Graham got the assignment. You sound like Steve Martin from The Jerk. That's right. Yes. When he saw his name in the phone book, he was very excited. This is the modern day seeing your name in the phone book.
Okay. It's
When you're on
Google Earth.
Google Images.
Okay.
Walking down the street.
Now the key is to get on Bing. Bing Maps. That's like the off the radar.
Oh, really? That's the big one.
Yeah, it's the DG version, the great value version, something like that.
My wife asked me, "How did you find this?" I looked it up.
Oh, listen. He came in the day it happened, and he's like, "How long does it take?" I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, how long? Because I saw the car went right by me. Obviously,
He has checked this thing every day, like an expectant father, waiting for his photo to show up on Google Earth.
That's a bit that's a bit of an exaggeration. I haven't looked this up every day.
Every other day.
I don't remember why I just looked it up just now. I forgot already.
Because your alarm went off and said, "Look it up."
No. Why did I look this up? I was looking up something. I don't know. It made me.
You were looking up something on Google Earth in your neighborhood. Yeah.
People in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood.
Dustin, great question. Isn't it about time for the first front porch show of 2025? That's a really good point. I had not.
When's the wind going to die down?
Well, hang on a second. Let me look here.
76 out there, which is fine. But the wind is going to be a problem.
Yeah,
unless you like the wind sound on your radio.
We got to do something with the wind.
Yeah.
And it's got to be a minimum of 70 because we need a good starting point because by 5 o'clock, it starts to get cold. And we're not breaking all the equipment down coming in here and doing the last hour. That's not going to happen.
Leave it all out there.
Yeah, absolutely. But yes,
Okay.
it has been mentioned, and we are working on it.
Well, this week is no good.
No. I looked through the internet next week. Lane's right. You can use that for your introduction, for your speaking engagement. Hey, I'm on Google Earth.
Put the picture up.
Right.
I could use that. So you're dealing with a real celebrity now.
Real live celebrity. All right,
that's funny.
What else you got?
Pretty funny.
Anything?
You were talking about profiles. Oh, I know
God.
how we got there. I know how we got here.
Okay,
now.
how?
It all makes sense. Okay.
All right.
You were talking about profiles on dating apps.
Yeah.
And how some of them are too far away.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, if you're on Google Earth Images on your dating profile, that's too far away. And that made me think, by the way, why don't I look up and see if that stuff is updated yet? And it has. And
You can also be too close.
Yeah.
If you're a half an inch off your nose, that's also a bad photograph.
Yeah.
You don't want to be too close. You don't want to be too far. There's a happy medium somewhere between 8 miles and 4.5 centimeters.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the middle. Also, ladies, do not put fish in your dating profile photos.
You mean like as in catching a fish?
Well, holding a fish, catching a fish, fishing in general. Just saying. There was a photo of a lady with a catfish that was as big as DQ. And I'm like, nope. No. Really, props in general is a big no-no.
No props.
No, I'm going, like the ladies complain about, the guys holding fish. I think the rules, that's a quid pro quo there.
I see. All right.
Like a vice versa thing. DQ, that's best in show. Just saying.
So you don't want them holding. What if they kill a deer? You want them holding the rack of the deer?
No. I did see one of those. Like a bloody deer is not great on a dating
Got the
profile.
orange, ski cap on or whatever
not
it is.
Not a thing. It's not what we're looking for. just throwing that.
Well, it's not
out
what
there.
you're looking for.
No, I think in general.
On rednecksonly.com, that is what they're looking
for.
That's exactly what they're looking for.
You're not my cousin.com.
That was mean.
That was
it.
Yeah.
Dang it, for crying out loud.
We have a system in place.
Hold it. I would like to appeal my dinging.
All right.
Hey, DQ, how far down the cousin tree can we go?
Third.
Why do you know that?
It's law.
Because you've been on you're not my cousin.com.
That is not true.
Is that a Facebook group?
Well,
there's Are We Dating the Same Person? Is there Are We Related?
So
that
High Fat Carnivore and I had a conversation about this one time. About, props that you like, they don't like the stuff we do. There's some things that, nobody hears from us.
Oh, do you mean the man?
The men. Yeah, they never
The
hear from
men
us.
don't get to say anything about dating
Right,
profiles.
Right. So,
but the women get to critique them all day long.
Exactly. They don't want this. They don't want that. You got to have this. You got to have that.
Yeah.
No.
You're tired of it.
I am. I don't want to see a dead deer. The only rack we...
Oh.
Really? Really?
Can't say rack.
I can't.
You also can't...
talking about the deer.
I thought you were talking about those Texas Rangers hats that they had to recall.
Good God. Listen.
Talk about not doing
that-
your research.
How
Holy.
How did it get through QA?
That went all the way to production. Those were on the shelf. If you don't know what we're talking about, go look up the Texas Rangers baseball hats
Oh, my God.
that had to be pulled from the shelves because they, they said something that you don't really want them to say necessarily when you're selling hats. But that went all the way through production. Went through so many different gatekeepers, and they're like, all right, looks good. Looks good to me.
It's very clear that they had, people who, are my age looking through that stuff. Looks good.
There was a lot of giggling, but
Right,
they just
yeah,
stamped the approve and they moved on.
Send it on. See if anybody notices.
That's my favorite story of the day. My favorite story of the day. It's not Arkansas getting a GM or whatever.
Now, okay.
Abner's got Phil saying it. Oh. How much is that clip going to cost us?
Eric in Greenwood says, if I weren't happily married and in the dating scene, I would like a picture of a lady with a fish or deer. Says more about you, Eric.
I don't think you should say that, Eric. You should never start the sentence with, if I weren't married.
Yeah, that's a bad way to start a sentence.
You're in a world of pain after that first clause in that sentence. Nothing good can come from that. Unless you say something like, if I weren't married, I would wish I would be married to the person I am actually married to. That's the only way out of that. There's no good can come of that.
I'm just saying, you get your dating profile is literally your resume, right?
That's your LinkedIn page.
It's your resume.
It says open to work
Right.
under the.
The last thing I want to see is with you with two hands down the throat of a catfish. You know what I mean? I mean, cool, but not the first impression you want to make.
See,
that's all I'm saying. It's hunting season, so just saying.
It's hunting season for you.
Maybe a nice photo on a sailboat, right?
Oh, okay.
A photo in front of the Eiffel Tower. That works.
Did you see the picture going around this weekend at a college baseball game where the camera, one of the video camera people on ESPN Plus or whatever it's on, ESPN3, he caught pictures of two women at the top of the grandstands, and they were taking selfies of their own butts.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
Did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like at a South Florida game or something.
There was another one where I guess there was a guy getting talking to. He'd done something wrong, and he was just staring. He was at an NBA game, I think, a college game, and he was just staring off into the distance. And I guess it was his girlfriend was sitting right in front of him, and she put her hand like under his chin, and he got up and walked away.
Yeah.
That was an uncomfortable ride home.
Yeah.
Even I know that.
It was at the Coastal Carolina East Carolina game. They were taking butt selfies at the. Well, I mean, to be fair, at a college baseball game,
There's not a lot going on.
There's not a lot going on, so you got to do something to pass the time.
So apparently, it wasn't the Rangers weren't the only ones that had their hats pulled.
Oh, really?
Apparently, it was the Angels too.
If your sport, last year they wasted all that money on the pants nobody liked, and now they're wasting money on these hats that have to be recalled.
They didn't like them; it's that you could see through them.
Right? They were sheer pants.
Yeah,
you could see it all. I don't know.
That's the A.
Oh, that's a and an S and an S. Yeah, that's not good.
Hey, that's not what you're.
We got to get one of those before they pull it.
Oh my God,
Is there going to be a way to purchase these like illegally at some point? Because I'm down with that.
I just want to say, that's real and it's spectacular. Wow! Oh my God, that's the Angels one. Oh my God.
Oh, that's not good either. Oh,
Oh my God.
folks,
Oh my God.
we need. You know what? We got 26 letters. Now, DQ may not agree in what order they're in, but we got 26 letters. We need them all. All right, we need them all. We need all the letters. We need all the letters. If Sean Connery on Celebrity Jeopardy taught us nothing, it's that we need all the letters. All right, you can't be skipping letters. Oh God!
You can't do that. Can't do it.
All right,
You can't do
can't do any of this.
You can't do it. Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, did anyone ever see? Like, we saw pictures of the women taking pictures. Did anyone see the actual pictures?
Well,
Did
no.
anyone see
Oh,
those?
no, you're sending those on like Snap. That's the one that goes away.
I thought they'd put it on the gram.
Signal. No, the gram is there for everybody to see.
Signal?
If you're sending, yeah. Yeah. Yes. On now.
Abner has all the clips of this, by the way.
Wonderful.
We will be enjoying those at a later time. Oh my God!
Well,
All right.
John in Memphis is laughing at his desk. John, get back to work.
Yeah, day's almost
Yeah,
over,
come
John.
on, John.
You can do it.
Get back to work.
Power through. Work through it, man. All right, we'll be back here. 877-377-6963 on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. If you're looking for the best way to save, WT Equipment has you covered with exclusive winter savings on select Workmaster and Boomer compact tractors from New Holland. Choose the deal. 0% financing for 72 months or get a free loader with your tractor purchase. Powerful, fuel-efficient tractors built for hard work and year-round reliability. And now they come with unbeatable savings. But hurry in before March 31st to WT Equipment and lock in your deal. WT Equipment. Go by and see them or call them at 442-8284 for all the details at WT Equipment.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I get on that fancy bus they meet us with, and my damn belt exploded.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from NBA and college basketball to the NHL and UFC, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
Le dije, vamos a hacer maldades. Después yo te traje. Pago ya el mahones si no baila pa' que sale. Aquí están mis anormales. Tú mueves ese nalga. Esto es pa' las nenas nuevas, pa' los nenes, pa' la vida.
It's back, the Ultimate Challenge at Lewis Automotive, and it's bigger than ever. We're on a mission to sell 555 vehicles in the month of March, no matter what it takes. We've got more than 1,000 vehicles to choose from, more than $2 million in discounts, and we're not holding anything back. All month long, get up to $20,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on select models.
Payments start at $199 a month.
Find the ultimate selection, the ultimate discounts, the ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Only at the Lewis Automotive Group's Ultimate Challenge.
Thanks for watching us here on
Those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. Sterling Bank values their role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make our community stronger each day. They're invested in relationships that go beyond banking. They're your friends and neighbors, and know that when we support each other, the whole community wins. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products that make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit them in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville. Sterling Bank, local friendly banking made to fit you. Member FDIC.
Ready to explore beyond the beaten path? Discover the Range Rover lineup at Land Rover of Little Rock. Experience handcrafted luxury with the capability to take on any adventure. The elegant Range Rover offers unmatched performance and first-class luxury. The Range Rover is built for every journey. Visit Land Rover of Little Rock today and explore our incredible Range Rover selection. Plus, take advantage of our promotions and recently revamped service department. Visit us at 25 Colonel Glenn Plaza Drive or log on at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
It's not just the flavors that keep you coming back to the House of Webster. It's a tradition. For over 90 years, our family-owned company has been making jams, jellies, salsas, barbecue sauce, and many more treats that make your meals come to life. From the first jar to the last spoonful, you'll taste the quality in every bite. Please visit our gift shop located at 1013 North 2nd Street, downtown Rogers. We want you to sample the great taste of life. Visit us at houseofwebster.com. House of Webster. See you soon.
Delicious jams and jellies.
Basketball Madness is here, and Gasano's Chicago-style pizzeria is the place to catch every game. Ice-cold $8 domestic pitchers, $5 hog shots, $5 piggy sticks, and $9 Italian nachos all game long. But here's the real buzzer beater. Join Gasano's Bracket Challenge on CBS, and you could win free pizza for a year. That's right, an XL pizza every week. Hit the link on Gasano's social media bio to sign up and let the madness begin. Gasano's Chicago-style pizzeria, where great food and hoops come together.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB Bybee with their 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Wow, what a beautiful day it was out there today. And really, most of our Wednesday looks pretty good, too, ahead of a system that comes in tomorrow night. Now, tonight looks great. Clear skies. Lows dropping in the low 50s by our Wednesday morning. Wednesday afternoon, highs back in the upper 70s. Decent amount of sunshine most of the day, a little bit breezy. We will see a chance for a spotty shower or storm Wednesday evening. And as we get to Thursday, that clears out. Thursday looks wonderful with sunshine and highs back in the upper 70s. That's Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit.Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Sack on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit.Line Now app.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I had to have somewhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Tell Robert Arrowman that Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to be seated in the Good Chair. University of Arkansas head women's basketball coach Mike Neighbors stepped down today around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Just finished up his 12th season overall in coaching, his 8th at the University of Arkansas. It was 148 and 114 with the Razorbacks. He had 2 of Arkansas's WNBA draft picks, including Chelsea Dungy. The Arkansas basketball team is in Nashville for the SEC tournament. My God, I've seen pictures of Big Z shooting free throws today. Razorbacks will play Wednesday at noon against South Carolina. We're on the air at 11:30. SEC Network will have your television. Basketball Power Index says they have a 68% chance to win the game. Winner is Mississippi on Thursday. Baseball team hosting UCA out at Baum. Game can be heard on selected ESPN Arkansas stations. And, of course, may your station be selected. They travel to Mississippi this weekend to take on the Rebels. Yes.
Your poll question. How many pages of apps do you have on your phone? 53%, and our majority said 3 to 5. Do you always signal for a turn, even when there are no other cars around?
Yes.
56% people said, yes, I am law-abiding.
Oh. 75% of our audience has been to jail.
Do you get slightly embarrassed when you have to use the fastest windshield wiper setting? 68% of people said no. And
why would you be embarrassed?
It's embarrassing.
Why?
I don't know. It goes so fast. It's so overdramatic.
Never mind. Go on.
What?
No, I did not know the windshield wipers could be dramatic.
The fast setting is overdramatic.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I try to avoid using it at all costs.
Okay. Why?
It has to be raining pretty hard for me to use them.
Okay. Go on.
And is mayonnaise just sandwich solution? 56% of people said yes. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
Now, we have to do this because now we're getting requests for it. I'm sorry, DQ, but the people have demanded that they want hang on. They want the poll closed. So I'm very sorry. Where did I know where I put it. Let's go with
polls. Whoa. Polls.
They love it.
They do love it.
The people love it. Got to give the people what they want. What you have to do. No. Did you see this text earlier from Joe and Avoca?
No.
He claims the best thing about getting old is all the widows. That's what he wrote. Wait, he wrote that.
I'm sorry. Hey, say that again.
Joe and Avoca texted us.
Yes, I got that part.
The best part about getting old is all the widows. What he said.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Here's some. Well, we got to change the name on this. I almost read the name on this one.
Okay, go ahead.
Some guy in Missouri. The only app I need is the Hit That Line app, powered by Taco Bell, and YouTube for when the stupid baseball game is on. That's right. Yeah, you do need YouTube when the stupid baseball game is on.
Well,
I agree with that.
The stupid baseball game will be on at 5:30 tonight.
That's right.
First
you won't
pitch
miss
is
much
at
around here.
6:05. I promise we will shut it down right after that.
You won't miss much.
Nah, I promise.
You're not missing. That's true.
JB from Springdale says DQ avoids using the fastest windshield wiper setting at the risk of American lives.
Yeah, really.
No, if it's raining hard enough that I have to use them, I'll use them. I'm just a little embarrassed to be doing that.
The things you feel embarrassment over and the things that you don't really is a remarkable it's a remarkable dance you
The
do.
windshield wiper is embarrassing, though, because it goes so fast. And, sometimes there aren't enough in-between settings of the windshield wipers.
There's an entire thing.
I know. I
like
have
a timer.
I have probably 12 settings on my windshield.
Wow. Dude, very well.
12 is probably overdramatic. Probably
Those of us driving cars were built in the 20 teens.
Probably
Excuse us.
Probably 8.
Funny. Well,
slumming it in the 22.
And somehow there's still not enough settings.
Here's a great question from Tim at Fort Smith. Is the word overdramatic redundant?
I was wondering about that.
Because isn't dramatic already over dramatic.
Like irregardless.
That's not a word.
Right. But if it were, it doesn't make sense. Regardless is the word you need. You don't need another word. You don't need another word for dramatic. Over dramatic. Overly dramatic. I don't know. That's a tough one. I could see that going either way.
Great question here. DQ, you need to translate this. When Joe meets the widows, does he say, "Hey, baby, want to watch me feed my cats"? Is that rizzing up the widows?
Maybe.
You got to rizz them up.
Hey, look, I don't know what works. I'm not out there.
Maybe Ty should try this out. The widow demographic. I don't think he's ever.
I think Ty's in a tough spot.
So they're making us put him on the show tomorrow.
That is what we are being forced to
Dynamite.
do. Yes.
That sounds like excellent programming. I can't wait to listen to that. God.
Smack Daddy says DQ's thoughts on wipers makes me want to tell her the same thing I tell my daughters. You're so pretty. You know, Smack Daddy.
There's someone has to be out there that agrees with me.
No, DQ.
Well, 30% of the voters agreed.
Yeah, that's
not a majority.
Yeah,
though.
it's not even close. Well, not even close. I did that to Kinsey today. She was being a butt because she was cranky, and I'm like petting her head, and I'm like, "You're so pretty." That is the ultimate daughter comeback. You say that to them, they're like, "Oh, you're so gross."
Yeah. Jimmy doesn't use anything over the first non-pause setting.
Oh, okay.
High setting are for wimps.
Okay. Thanks for cleaning that up. Shannon Poto says DQ treat your windshield with Rain-X. You'll never
What
need
is
wipers
that?
again. Okay, first of all, Shane, this would require some sort of manual labor. This would require her going out in public and having to buy something, so it's not going to happen. So I'll gift you some Rain-X for your birthday on 4/20.
4/19.
Whatever. That's your...
And then your birthday is around there.
Yeah.
429.
Wow.
Jamie from Fayetteville, you knew it was going this route, steals Lululemons, several subscription services, and running toll booths never caused her to pause. But windshield wipers do.
The things that just... the things that rise to the level of concern are endlessly fascinating.
They are.
To me. I can't get enough of it.
If any of you had rizzing up the widows on your bingo card, that is a fake.
What Joe's doing.
Right.
Oh, that's a fake bingo card. Do not turn that in. It's not real.
All right, so we got a second. The there's a convenience store chain. We'll call it the K&G. You know which one
They're
I'm talking?
changing.
Yes, I found that out today.
Maverick.
And I blurted out in the store today, no more K. And everybody just kind of looked at me and I went, "Oh, that came out wrong." Yeah, they changed their Maverick now. So that means all my my points are gone?
Or are they Maverick points now?
I don't know.
What's the conversion rate on
I don't
that?
know.
That's a good question.
What's the conversion rate to Stanley Nichols? I don't know what they are.
I'd like to know what because I'm going to get screwed on it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, there's no question about
They're
that.
not going to do anything for you.
No, absolutely.
Nobody's doing that anymore.
No.
I think they should have left it because some of these stores, they've got that lovely ampersand that's the door handle.
Right.
They should have just called it and go. Just left it as
and
go
go,
to and go,
yes.
and then you can keep the door handle the way it is, and it's perfect.
DQBE wants to know: do you have skibbity wipers?
No, mine are pretty good.
Okay. Being told my points roll over because Chris and Fayetteville's did.
Oh, good. Well, as long as you got rolling over points.
Well, that's
That's good. Good. Okay. Oh, we need to know if Peter got a mug before the changeover.
Good to know, yeah.
And if he didn't, I don't think they've changed. I don't know.
Now, here we go.
Jane been in mine.
Jane Cave Springs says the points don't transfer. He asked. It's a whole new app.
You guys are not helpful in any way, shape, or form on stuff like this. It is unbelievable.
What we need to do is we need to somehow start a group chat so you guys can figure this stuff out in advance and then come to us with a consensus, kind of like they do on the Family Feud. All right. Your points roll over. Okay. Steve, we're going to go with points roll over.
Good Lord. All right. More lack of help from the texter coming up here in a moment on Ruscin and Zach. Just a reminder, a lot of stuff going on in March at Twin Peaks. in Rogers. Of course, you've got the tournament getting started up. Coming up over the weekend, March 14th through the 17th. It's the St. Patty's Day costume party. Celebrate St. Patty's all week with Irish whiskey, Guinness beer, and scenic views from March 14th to the 17th, featuring a lingerie costume party and drink specials on some of their favorite festive shots, cocktails, and more. And on a Monday, St. Patty's Day, free fried pickles. Right. When you can get free order of fried pickles on St. Patty's Day. Valid at participating locations only with a qualifying purchase. Go to your favorite lodge for all the details. 29-degree draft beer, scratch kitchen, and those scenic views. It's all going down at Twin Peaks, your local lodge in Rogers, Twin Peaks.
Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, the ultimate challenge is back with the ultimate selection, ultimate savings, ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
If this thing kicks in and we just whoop, 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 whoop.
Zero down the lane on Miller. Kicks it out. Ivisic is open. Top of the circle, and he drains the three-pointer. The third three of the night for Zvonimir Ivisic. Richmond on the offensive end. Pick and roll, big C, and a two-hand flush.
Listen here for every Razorback basketball game this season. ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
Love the crowd. Love the support. Thank you all.
Hey, man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista. I thought that was a members-only place. No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio. Well, let's go. I'm starving. Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit bellavistapoa.com/things-to-do/dining for details.
Hey, it's James Teague with the Teague Law Firm. I'm excited to be back on Halftime with Phil and Matt Fridays at 12:15. Outside of talking baseball, I can help with all family law matters, including divorce, custody, and child support. Teague Law Firm can also help with criminal law, such as traffic offenses, DWIs, and more. Call me at the Teague Law Firm at 479-877-1688. Visit us online at teague-law.com. Come check out our new office at 4201 West New Hope Road in Rogers. The Teague Law Firm. If we can't help you, we'll talk baseball.
He struck him out swinging.
At Mach 1 Financial Group, we're proud to be fiduciary financial advisors. That means we're dedicated to putting your interest first, offering advice that's transparent and tailored to your goals. No hidden agenda, just trusted guidance you can rely on. This year, partner with a team you can trust. Visit Mach1FG.com to connect with one of our fiduciary advisors today. Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. A copy of Mach 1's current written disclosure brochure is available through the SEC website and at disclosures.mach1fg.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, millions of men experience ED, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. At HIMSS, our own board-certified urologist, Dr. Peter Stahl, knows this better than anyone, and he knows that HIMSS can help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, Senior Vice President of Men's Sexual Health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED, and it has never been more convenient to treat than it is right now, thanks to HIMSS.
Through HIMSS.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs Options at up to 95% less than the brand names when you get started at hims.com/joy. To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% less than brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit.
Are you having a hard time making it through a day of work without foot pain? Or are things that used to be simple, like walking the dog, now difficult? You may be thinking there's no way that something as simple as the Good Feet store can help you, like Bill.
My feet would just ache, my back would hurt, my ankles, everything just hurt. And I'd seen the commercial several times before I finally said, I'm going to do this. And I'll be darned if it didn't work. I feel a million times better than I ever did.
Another satisfied customer of the Good Feet store is Wendy.
Since wearing my arch supports from the Good Feet store, my back pain is gone and my feet don't hurt as much. And as I look into the future without pain, I see myself being even more adventurous, joyful, and full of possibility.
Imagine a life without pain. No shots, no surgery, no medication. You've got nothing to lose but your pain. Stop in for a free fitting and test walk today and see what the Good Feet store can do for you. Visit us in Fayetteville or in Rogers. Learn more at goodfeet.com.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah. We're going to close the loop on the K and G thing.
Okay.
With inside information.
And go.
Yeah, the end go.
Get you the information you seek.
Right.
It's 22 to the hour. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one. You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888 Sparky. For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
God, that was boring.
Another player rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
Fight!
Woo pig.
All right, there you go.
Okay, so now let's close the loop on the end go thing.
Okay.
We have a person who works for said company. They are saying the official word is your points will roll over after you sign up on the new app with your phone number.
Oh,
so the information's been transferred. You just have to activate your new account.
It can be done.
It can be done.
Okay.
So there you go. I promise you're not getting this information on any other show.
No, you're getting...
This is useful information.
You're getting unuseful information, non-useful information about some guy from the Boston Celtics or the future of women's basketball. And, what you're getting on the other shows are... and we're not trafficking in that because we're not idiots. And neither are you. So this is what you get.
To get your 10,000 and go points.
There you go.
There it is. I mean, DQ, that's helpful, right? I mean,
what are they going to do with all the doors? They got to change all the doors that have that ampersand on the handle.
I went and got my I got gas today. Fuel. The Fayetteville City Council would like you to rename that fuel.
Oh, did you drive through the Ramble on your way to get the fuel? Yes.
We're going to Gully Park, and we're going to have a bunch of acoustic music.
Don't drive through the Ramble. You can't park there. That's for sitting only.
I'm terrified.
And walking a dog.
Because I feel like the Fayetteville City Council's professional protesters will be out here soon. The Fayetteville City Council. No, I was at the end go getting my gas, and they were taking the sign down, and I'm like, "What's going on?"
Oh,
and
no!
Then I put my card in, and the
screen came up.
The screen came up. I'm like, "Well, this is new."
Right.
Then immediately, I tried having a conversation with the lady next to me about my points, and she wanted no part of that. So.
Okay.
I left quietly.
Yeah. Okay. A hacker loves when I do the fake caller thing. Anything happened in spring practice today?
Yeah, the thing what's going on with spring practice, and who's this that they hired from the Boston Celtics to run football? That doesn't make any sense to me. I'll hang up a look.
Cementhead says, "Nah, your points came and went." Thank you, Cementhead.
That's a good one right there.
Gavin says, DQ little translation on this. This show spits straight facts, fam. DQ, what the hell does that mean?
Oh my god. This show is accurate.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
Yeah. All right. Watch your mouth, Gavin.
Well, we've never been called that before.
I'm sorry. AP from Durham, a bedroom community of Fayetteville, says it's called Petrol.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got to go to the petrol station.
Durham isn't even touching Fayetteville.
It's a bedroom community of Elkins, which is the bedroom community of Fayetteville. Thereby, proxy of the Fayetteville by the Fayetteville City Council.
You've never met anyone from Durham, have you?
I have.
It ain't Durham, North Carolina, buddy. We'll tell you that much.
It's petrol.
Right. Oh, here's another one. People love this game. I love it.
How many home runs do you think they'll hit tonight against UCA? I'll hang on a list.
Oh, can you imagine?
God.
Can you imagine having to do that every day? Oh, my God.
Stab myself with this pen.
I would drink heavily on the air.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. And I have no reason. But I'm doing it now.
Oh, here you go. Here's another one.
Randy, what about Becky Hammond as the new women's basketball coach?
The Spurs lead assistant is leaving the NBA. Hacker, DQ, you live in Fayetteville. Do they have a pass the Grey Poupon break during Fayetteville City Council meetings?
What's wrong with Grey Poupon?
Have you ever had it?
Yeah, it's just mustard.
Oh yeah. By the way, I've met AP. He gave us our
mustard.
He gave us our flail.
Oh, good.
He's a good old American.
Right. Right.
Gavin says his family lives up in Hazel Valley Road. DQ.
I love Hazel Valley.
What is that?
Look
They
at
have
that.
a great I think it's a wedding venue too, but there's this big cabin thing that people use for events.
Okay. All right.
It's great.
JT says, "Are y'all impersonating Hunter Yurachek?" No, if we were impersonating him, it would be "Let's go, Ray, buddy."
And then he turns around and pulls his pockets out of his pants with nothing in them and goes, "Oh, womp womp."
He looks like the guy from the Monopoly game where he pulls.
That's right.
his pockets
Yeah,
out
yeah,
and got nothing. Yeah.
Yes, he looks just like the Monopoly man.
Okay.
He should get a mustache like that. It'd be a good look for him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go incognito.
I believe now that the problem is not the money. I think they have plenty of money. They just are very poor stewards of it. That's what I think.
Okay.
That's what I think the deal is now. And I'm reserving judgment on this GM thing because I want to see how it's going to break down. The first blush is this looks like a very cheap way to do this. But let me see the whole plan, and then I will, respond.
There have been people who have arrived on this campus, promised a great many things in a great many latitudes, and once they arrived, they found out the job didn't quite measure up. So we'll see. We'll see.
Like the collective.
Why would you leave the Boston Celtics now?
I don't know.
They're on a title.
Tired of winning?
Yeah, I guess. Well, let's see how the other half lives.
Yeah. It's also weird that Sam's GM is not a football guy.
Oh, no, that's how you do it over there. We're going to cross-train him at football.
Going to cross-train him? Yeah. We're going to, just like they moved the offensive line around, they're going to move the GM around. Well, we're going to trade him off. We're going to kick him over to football,
All
too.
right, Denny from Tulsa. Can we get some updates on day 2 of NFL free agency?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, you're going to have different backup quarterbacks. Nobody important moved today, I don't believe. All right? There you go. Thank you.
Gavin
Next.
says getting a basketball GM means Arkansas is a basketball school.
But it's not a basketball GM. The report from Rothstein says the GM is in charge of the entire athletic department.
That sounds good.
Maybe this is a slow-moving coup, and Cofield could become the athletic director and just, shove Yurachek out of there. He gets here, he makes friends, he influences people, and they're like, wait a minute, you're doing all the work. Why are we paying you? Let's go to this guy.
You asked that question before.
Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Well, let me see how they frame this, and then I'll
I'd like
I'll
more
react.
information on this.
2 sentences is not enough to form an opinion on. So I want to see when they roll
have
this
they
out what the
acknowledged
plan
it
is.
yet?
No,
Or-
they haven't sent
okay, well
anything
then-
out on it yet that I could tell.
So the ink's not dry yet.
Well, they probably didn't want to send out this moments after they weren't planning on breaking this today. See, kids, here's how journalism works. All right, let me mansplain journalism to you. Journalism is not breaking the story when the subject wants you to break the story. Journalism, as with John Rothstein here, is breaking the story when you get it rock solid and you go. And you don't care about Arkansas's timeline. That's what journalism is. That's what journalism used to be like in the state of Arkansas, is people would break the story before the U of A was ready. Now, people got it wrong sometimes because the U of A would change their mind on stuff, like Tommy Tuberville and everything. But they, this is how journalism
All right,
works.
so now Dustin's on to something here. Dustin thinks that Yurichek's going to put Pittman in charge of women's basketball, cross-train him over there. How do you like it?
And then they're moving Carmona to center again.
Right.
Perfect. It's a great plan. We're just going to have everybody know everyone else's jobs, and then we don't have to have as many people. Brilliant.
Great point from Abner. Now we need a GM character for the Sam and Larry show.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what? I'd like to see his introductory press conference. See what kind of dude he is.
Yeah.
If he's uptight, his stuffed shirt like they are, we'll come up with something. If he's, a regular old person like the rest of us,
I will bet you $10,000 that I don't have. So don't collect. But when they enter, and here's how this is going to go. They're never going to introduce this guy in a press conference. They'll put him on the propaganda app. He'll answer all of the questions that were already given to him in advance, so he can prepare nice answers. And that's all it'll get. We will not. He won't do a media tour.
Okay.
Of shows and different things to talk. They won't let him do that. He'll be in their safe little landing area. They're on the propaganda arm. Answering questions that he's already been given before they turn the cameras on, and that'll be all they do. And it'll be okay with these people. It'll be fine. No one will bat an eye about it. So that's all you're going to get. We're not going to get anybody to ask real questions to this guy. That's never going to happen.
Well, let him get on campus again. They haven't officially announced it, so maybe we wait till he gets here.
But he's not going to. A problem with him. It's just they're not going to allow him to answer.
No. At least not initially. No.
Right. Exactly.
Maybe 5 years from now. But yeah, initially no.
You think someone in NIL is going to work here in 5 years?
Wow. Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
That's
so
right.
This is this.
But this is how it works now. Is no one to ask a non-staged question to anybody over there anymore. It's all got to be prearranged and submitted in advance and, all set up. So the age of just, you call somebody and, they're on the show and then you just ask them whatever you want. Those days that's over with now. You can't do that anymore.
Miss those days.
I know. I remember that. Remember?
I do.
The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky. We should point this out, too, before this hour ends. This is a very important hour, and it's about to end. Today is the 6th anniversary of this particular program. And conversely, it's also the 5th anniversary of the world stopping. So
are you suggesting there's some sort of coincidence? Okay.
March 11th is a very important date
6
in
years,
world history.
We've been doing this. We were young people back when this little thing started.
And we cared, and we tried.
We gave a damn.
Yeah.
We really did. There was a day we would sit there for hours coming up with ideas. Now it's like you roll in at 1:59 and go, "What, you got anything? You got anything? No. All right,
here we go. We go on because it's 2:00, not because we're ready.
That's right.
That's the way it is.
Yeah, 6 years.
But
of
we
this.
started out to do just another run-of-the-mill sports afternoon show, and that became boring after a couple of weeks. So
the first inkling that we got was when we did the food combination thing, and it took off like wildfire.
Yeah,
and that was all based on something I read about the San Francisco Giants having a burger that was a part donut.
Yeah.
And like then it turned into what's the weirdest food combination you ate, and then we realized we were dealing with a whole different audience than the previous.
They were tired of the status quo boringness that monotony that this medium had turned into. So we had to come along and shake it up a little bit, and that's exactly what happened there. So that's what happened.
So nobody recognized it, but 6 years.
Right. I thought about buying a cake, but having anyone writing on it, so it's just a blank cake.
Yeah, that'd be us.
I thought I was going to do that, but I didn't do that. I didn't get to leave in time.
Not even a happy anniversary, boys. Just a.
Well, they don't care.
No, they don't.
We hardly care. Let's be honest.
Well, I guess we don't care. Why should they?
We got to celebrate by having someone do production over the top of our show.
That was our welcome.
That was our happy anniversary.
Thanks for that.
For like the 9th time that happened.
Yeah, it's gonna sound great in a replay.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be awesome when I have Apple Intelligence write a sternly worded email saying, "Quit doing this."
Now
later
listen.
on.
Would you send me the email first a second set of eyes in that
I'd
situation.
be happy to.
Okay, send
I
that
plan
to
on
me.
using the word unacceptable many times in this. All right.
Again, core competency is a very strong word. That means we got to like bring this to just a bare minimum of competency.
All right.
So, yeah, very excited about all this.
Okay. Core competency.
Core competency. That's my buzzword for the
Core
quarter.
math.
Yeah, I was on a Zoom the other day and they were throwing around all kinds of buzzwords. I'm like, I don't know what any of this means. Like, have no idea. But I'm just happy to be here. The vittles are great. Thanks. I like the word vittles.
It's a great word.
Isn't it, DQ? You like the word vittles? It's better than moist.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
And then we, one of the other early high points was when you were asking if you would wear a dead man's clothes.
No.
Because there was an estate sale going on and they were selling clothes.
I had been to an estate sale. I remember that. And I'm not, this is no joke. Number 3 at JB Hunt wears dead people's clothes. No joke. He's a friend of mine. Clint, I'm looking at you. You know what you did. He came in one day and he had like new shoes on. He showed them to me. He's like, yeah, I got them in an estate sale. I'm like, what? Like, yeah.
You wore dead man's
I'm like,
shoes?
You're wearing a dead man's shoes? He's like, yeah, do you have a problem with that? Then he would come by and put his shoes on my desk. Drove me nuts. Oh, drove me nuts. Clint, I'm looking at you.
You cannot wear a dead man's shoes.
Yeah, it's just the worst, man. And he had a belt on and a shirt. I'm like, no, absolutely not.
Good
That is
Lord.
just so wrong.
Yeah.
Now, DQ wears dead people's clothes. You go to estate sales.
Yeah, I love estate sales.
See what I mean? You see what I'm working with here?
Yeah, it's been tough. We briefly ripped off the looks like game, and the popular one Matt just texted in on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Wally Hall looks like coffee breath.
He does. He does indeed look like coffee breath.
Wally had a birthday recently. 75 now.
People wished him a happy birthday.
But no, they did.
Okay.
There was no cake or anything involved there. Nothing at all. All right, the drive home powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. Text, call it.
Yeah, sure.
Have fun.
Why not?
877-377-6963.
Hey, happy anniversary, guys.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
We made it.
We made it to the other
Your
side.
dad texted me about it this morning.
Wow. My dad? Yeah, he's he was asking me what happened. He's like, do you know what happened on this day? I'm like,
Playing that game with you?
I don't remember. So I had to lead him on a little bit. I knew what he was. I knew what he was alluding at. Yeah. All right, we'll be back here with more coming up on Ruscin and Zach. Don't go anywhere.
I'm Allison Wise in the 4029 newsroom. Tonight, Fort Smith lawmakers are discussing legislation that would grant the homeless population in the river